Yeah, I talked to her. Peter's check. Good morning. Today is Monday, August 4th. This hearing of the local alcoholic beverage of Marion County is now in session. My name is Tyler Graves and I serve as the president of the board. Today we will hear cases in Speedway, Beech Grove, Lawrence, and then the rest of Marion County, Indianapolis. Let me see here. Representing the city of Lawrence, to my left is Mr. Jim Hennigan. To my immediate right, representing the city of Indianapolis, is Mr. Peter Luster, and serving as secretary of this board is Excise Officer Amy Sonier. This meeting is being broadcast live on Channel 16 and will be rebroadcast several times in the coming weeks. You are on television and the board requests that you act accordingly. At this time, please silence your cell phone so you do not interrupt the hearing. If you find it necessary to take a call or to have a conversation with someone here with you, please be respectful of others and step out into the hallway. Here is the order in which we will conduct business this morning. We will first ask individuals who have come to remonstrate to stand and come forward to the microphones hanging from the ceiling. Give us the name and address, your name and the name and address of the business you are remonstrating against. We will then hear cases on today's docket pertaining to the town of Speedway, city of Beech Grove, and city of Lawrence. Next, we will call all applicants for new or transfer application on today's docket. We will then call renewals on today's docket which have violations or remonstrators. After we've finished today's published docket, we will consider the cases that have been continued from a previous hearing. All of those coming before the board today, whether you're an applicant, representing the applicant, or are here to remonstrate, will testify under oath. Officer Sonier will now administer the oath.
If you're going to testify before this board this morning, please raise your right hand. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you've given on your application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
If an applicant should have remonstrators, it has been the practice of this board to accept one request for continuance from both the applicant and the remonstrator. Should the board deem it appropriate, additional continuances may be granted. Are there any remonstrators in the hearing room?
I'm Sergeant John Cords with IMPD. We're entering as a remonstrator against Fusion Inc., doing business as Moon Bar and Grill, 148 East Market Street, and we're asking for a continuance.
All right, I will show it continued. Is anyone here from Moon Bar and Grill?
Yes.
Okay, you're aware of the continuance?
Yes.
Okay, all right, we'll continue to September. It'll be Tuesday, September 2nd because of the holiday.
Applicants appearing in Marion County are required to have 4 items before the board can hear your case. We cannot and will not hear your case if you do not have these 4 items, so please listen carefully. We had 2 just come in if we got to swear them in at the end.
Okay.
First, the affidavit of compliance of posting the permit advertising sign from the ATC for at least 10 days prior to the meeting hearing. The second, the affidavit of compliance or notice sent to the property owners and neighborhood organizations that you sent written notice to about today's hearing. You got a bunch coming in. The third, the zoning affidavit obtained from the Department of Metropolitan Development. And the fourth, the Marion County tax clearance form from the Indiana Department of Revenue.
In addition to those required documents, if you are a new or a transfer application, you are required to have a final inspection approved prior to your permit being made active. I will give you my contact information when we call your permit forward. It is your responsibility to contact me to schedule that appointment. I will not contact you.
All right, Jim,
All
we're going
right.
to start today in the city of Lawrence.
All right, we have a new one here. It's a RR 4942690 SKJVM Enterprises LLC, Bando Korean Restaurant at 8015 Pendleton Pike. Sweet.
Yeah, come forward if that's you.
Well, we're gonna have to continue your application because you've got the orange sign in your hand. That has to stay up. You can't bring that with you, so that needs to stay posted. Let me go ahead and look at the rest of your documents, make sure you have everything else you need. Did you receive the checklist like this? Yeah. Okay, so we need all of these things. This one right here is number one. Okay? In addition to that,
Overnight camp down
there's a zoning form that has to be completed and approved.
Yeah, we watched it yesterday.
And you need this tax form. Completed and approved, so you'll take
Got
this
2 more
tax form,
games of her
address
summer.
on this page. They will approve it, that's what I need their approval back, okay? The same thing with the zoning. It has to
I
have
don't know, man.
one back.
You know, we're gonna, I don't
It's a
know.
different tax form than the one you sent me your application. And this is
Well,
so I'll give this to you.
I don't
Change
know.
the date on the orange sign to September the 2nd,
What?
which is a Tuesday because of the holiday. You don't, did you send, you probably didn't send out notice to your neighbors either, did you? So one of the other municipalities used to send a notice to your neighbors.
talk to 'em.
Used to tell you where to get those addresses. Okay. So don't bring the orange sign with you next time. Leave it posted, change the date and leave it posted, okay? You're welcome. No, that's mine.
All right, we have a transfer is RR 4942463, the Margarita Factory Mexican Cuisine LLC at 11135 Pendleton Pike, Suite 400.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Jeff McKean on behalf of Margarita Factory. I've got the 2 owners, Nyella and Lizeth. I'll have them introduce themselves. In just a moment, I'll give you just a brief overview. They've actually been operating this location. It's at Sunnyside and Pendleton Pike in the Kroger Shopping Center. They've been operating about 2 years. They were purchasing the permit under contract. They paid off the contract, so this is just a change of ownership. They do hold 2 other permits. However, those permits are in escrow. They've not been activated, so this is the first one permit that is actually in operation, so they will need to answer the questions. Seating is about 140 people, been open 2 years, no violations, and they'd be happy to answer the questions.
Wonderful. I'll run through these, and then
Okay,
if you
yeah,
have
put me
any.
on.
Set list of questions we ask all first-time petitioners. Just answer loud enough that we can hear it on the microphones, please.
And if we could you each state your name, please?
So my name is Nayeli Nava Mendoza.
Okay?
And my name is Lizeth Roman Lozano.
All right. I remember you coming in
Yes, we
previously.
were here.
Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Mr. McKean helped us.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
We did.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
No.
No.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
Yes.
Are you applying for limited separation?
Yes.
Thank you. Jim, you got any questions?
I have no questions.
Yeah, good job. Congratulations.
Yep.
Good
Thank you.
two-year run. Keep
Make
it
a
up.
motion to approve.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
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 Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Okay, we have a renewal is DL 4910123, Hook Super X LLC, operating as CVS Pharmacy 685 at 5605 North Post Road. Make a motion to approve.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
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 Have another renewal without violation is DL 4988234, Hook Super Drug X LLC, CVS at store 8675 at 11627 Fox Road. Make a motion to approve.
And I second. All those in favor say aye.
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 You have another renewal is RR 4929977 Fort Bend Pub, Inc., operating as Fort Bend Pub, 5645 North Post Road, Suite F. I make a motion to approve that one.
And I second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Another renewal, RR 4938823 Taco Express LLC, operating as Taco Express at 8626 Pelton Pike. Make a motion to approve.
And I second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye. Another renewal is RR 4939063 Michelle Miller, location pending. Make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve. I second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Okay, now we have renewal with violation is DL 4918686 Kroger Limited Partnership, Kroger J 862 at 11101 Pendleton Pike.
Anybody here from Kroger? Is that you? Okay, please come forward. Yeah, you just have a seat right here. And if you could identify yourself and your relationship to the business, please.
My name is Sanam Damsey. I'm the store manager at that location.
Store manager? Wonderful. Do you know why you're here?
Selling alcohol to a minor?
Okay.
Do you remember, were you the manager at the time?
No, I was not.
Okay. Did you work there at the time? Okay. But you've read the report?
I read it this morning. They just emailed it to me this morning.
Okay. So this was a compliance check with excise. The clerk failed to ask for identification and sold alcohol to minors. What is the store's policy for checking IDs?
We're supposed to ID everyone, regardless of age and how old they look.
And what happens if a minor is served? That's what they're supposed to do, but what happens if,
They are discharged.
so in this case, was this employee discharged? Bad track record?
No?
I don't remember them. All right.
I know Kroger does check everybody. I know that because I live in one, yeah.
I'm fine, Jim, when you are.
So you're going to stick to that policy, correct? Okay, okay. Well, I'll make a motion to approve it. I mean,
I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
aye.
Aye. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, we have another renewal with violation is RR 4928239 Don Marcos Incorporated, Don Marcos at 4779 North Post Road.
Have we not?
So this one, the attorneys filed a relinquishment statement. They're relinquishing the permit, so the renewal will be withdrawn. But it was still on the agenda till.
So we don't need to.
We don't need to hear
All
it.
All righty, that's an easy one. All right, we have another renewal with violation is DL 4932456 VP 51 Incorporated, or VP 51 Incorporated at 5109 North Franklin Road.
VP one, what the heck? VP 51?
It's 51, yeah.
Let me see how many times. I feel like we've been calling them forever.
It's really not a VP, but it's called a VP. I don't know what
I didn't know what to expect.
Okay, this will be their third continuance.
This one?
Yes.
So go ahead and cancel
So
it?
we'll go ahead and continue it one more time. We'll hear it next month whether they're here or not. I did send them a letter
Okay.
and I sent them a notice that they needed to appear, so
All
you
righty.
know they should be here.
Okay, that takes care of the
Big
city of Lawrence. Thanks, Jim.
Right on, buddy.
Moving on to Beech Grove. Calling DL 4909869 Hook Super X LLC, CVS Pharmacy number 6583 at 1715 Main Street. It's a renewal without violations, therefore I make a motion to approve.
I'll second, but we can't vote. We don't have a quorum, so we'll send it to the commission for approval.
Calling RR 4935885 Rustic Root LLC, doing business as Rustic Root at 626 Main Street. Renewal without violations, therefore I make a motion to approve.
Second, I'll send it to the commission for approval.
Moving on to Speedway. Calling DL 4910522 Hook Super X LLC. Thanks, Jim. CVS Pharmacy number 6553 at 2320 Cunningham Road. Renewal with no violations, therefore I make a motion to approve.
Second, we'll send it to the commission for approval.
Okay, now we're back to where we started. City of Indianapolis.
Calling RR 494-2305, Restaurante Guatemalteco, doing business as Restaurante Guatemalteco, address 3709 East Washington Street, Suite A.
There was no sign posted for this location, so we will show it continued.
All right. Calling RR 494-2332, Wine Brewery LLC, address location pending.
Let me see how many times she's been in. She came the first month and didn't have all the paperwork, and we haven't seen her or heard from her since. Okay, she's been continued 3 times. This is her 4th chance, so make a motion.
Make a motion to deny on inability to attend the meeting. Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Calling RR 494-2336, La Herradura LLC, doing business as La Herradura, address 3755 North Shaylin Avenue.
Thank you. I saw it.
The sign, I think, is white.
Yeah, it's
It's
been up
clear,
there so long.
it's clear
it's
for the
turned
sun,
white.
the sun,
Oh,
that's
really?
gonna be happen.
Yeah.
That's-
Do you have the names and addresses that you sent the letter to?
Yeah, I sent twice.
Do you have do you have a list of those that you can email to me?
The list,
Or do you
I
have them
can
with you?
email to you.
Okay,
Yeah, I can email to you,
Okay,
but
I'll
I
need-
send second time too.
okay, yeah,
Then I get new everything.
okay, yes, I will need
I bring everything new.
I will need the names and addresses, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am, would you like to introduce yourself and your client?
Yeah, I'm gonna be translated, and this is La Herradura LLC.
Okay, and what is your relationship to the business, ma'am?
¿Cuál es su relación con el negocio?
Pues vender
¿Qué es usted del negocio?
la dueña.
The owner.
The owner. Okay, is this your first alcoholic beverage
Dice
license
que
in the
si es
state
su
of
primer
Indiana?
licencia?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, we have some questions we ask all first-time petitioners. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did
Sí.
someone else prepare
Si
it
usted
for you?
aplicó, usted llenó la aplicación.
Sí.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
¿Usted tuvo la oportunidad de revisar la aplicación?
Sí.
Yes.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Dice que si está, la información que está en la aplicación es correcta.
Sí.
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
Si usted quisiera agregar algo más a la aplicación.
No, está bien.
Are you
No,
the
thank-
only owner of the business?
¿Usted es la única dueña?
Sí.
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Si está dentro de los límites del negocio de la escuela y de la...
Sí.
Yes.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
¿Usted entiende que va a poder entrar cualquier oficial y revisar y poder ponerle un como anuncio de arrestos en caso de que usted...
Sí.
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
Si usted está aplicando para llevar alcohol.
No.
Are you applying for limited separation?
¿Está aplicando para alguna separación dentro del negocio? No.
No, okay. So what are we doing? It's a restaurant?
Ya.
What's the capacity?
¿Cuál es la capacidad? ¿Cuántas personas?
Pues aproximadamente 120.
120.
120?
120.
All right, what is the policy for checking IDs?
¿Qué es la política para usted revisar el ID?
Para de 21 años.
She's gonna be to sell alcohol 21 years and old. ¿Y qué más tiene que hacer?
Pues revisar la ID.
Review the IDs to the people.
Okay.
Ajá.
Where will the transaction take place? Will the alcohol be brought to the table? Will someone have to go?
Dice que cómo va a servir el alcohol dentro del local en las mesas.
Sí, en la mesa.
Yeah, she's gonna be to serve on the tables.
How many employees will she have?
¿Cuántos empleados van a ver ustedes?
Pues 4.
4.
4. Okay.
And they'll
She
all-
doing, she is working to the McDonald's and Taco Bell for like 20 years, and she's the first restaurant. She's gonna be to try to put in new business.
She's worked at another restaurant for 20 years, is that what you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's working for Taco Bell and McDonald's for 20 years.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
And this is where Anna's used to be, right?
Huh?
The restaurant that was in there before was called Anna's?
Yeah, it's closed.
It's
I think.
closed. Well, that's where she's going
Oh, que
into.
le pregunté a usted que si ese restaurante ya fue cerrado, el de Ana. Si ya ese está cerrado. Yes.
Okay. And no connection to the previous
No
owner?
tiene, ¿verdad, relación con esa persona?
No.
No.
Is this business open already?
No.
Not
I
open.
tried to open because, you know, the situation with the, it's like she maintains, pay the rent. She only applied for the health department, snacks.
Okay.
So what, you're waiting on the health department approval?
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be ready to open?
Yeah,
Okay.
until you give me the license.
Well, you'll need an inspection from me too.
Dice que tiene que hacer la inspección con ella antes de.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll just need someone there to translate when I come?
Yeah, I'm gonna be to say.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. No further questions. I'll accept a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-2563, Him by Her Inc., doing business as Him by Her, address 120 East Market Street, Suite 1000.
That's it.
Thank you.
Morning.
How we doing?
Morning.
Clark, do you have the second page for this?
Second page.
This, the signature page? Can you send it to me, email it to me?
Yes.
Clark, would you like to introduce yourself and your client?
Yes, my name is Clark Kirkman with Clark Quinn Law. On behalf of Him by Her Inc., with me is Harry Dunn, who is the president of Him by Her Inc., which is a 501c3. They have a new premises at 120 East Market Street. Harry, and he can go into much better detail than me, but he has an art, he showcases art, has a sort of a club model where, like a member model, where they, people pay to a nominal fee to be members of the collective, and they, just will have, it's just a beer and wine license. This is a premises that'll be open till 10 or 11 o'clock periodically, and he just wants to be able to feature, beer and wine.
Have some art on the wall, have a
Exactly.
open house, have people come in, have some beer and wine. Will that be catered, or will you have employees who serve the alcohol?
We do have individuals that will be helping serve with liquor license permits to serve. But we only have, we're only looking for 25 to 35 people at a time. And it's
Sure.
it's an art gallery. It's nonprofit where we sell the online art and we drop ship around the world. So we help starving artists with their artwork and make sure that it's being seen. So we feature it also on the inside. So the wine and canvas is just an opportunity to keep people in that state of mind while they shop art.
Wonderful. I assume this is your first alcoholic beverage permit. All right, well, we gotta do this. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Someone else assisted.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
I did.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
No.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes. Kind of, sort of, corporation.
That's a not-for-profit.
Right.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and a church or school?
No.
Yeah, there has.
Is there one?
Yeah.
There-
Yeah,
There
more
is
than-
at least 200 feet.
There is.
Oh, well, okay, I'm sorry, excuse me.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Absolutely.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges? Can people walk out with beer? No.
I don't care.
Are you applying for limited separation? No. Okay. 7 days a week?
Yes, but only actually doing it 3 days a week, but I would like the opportunity to have 7 days a week.
Okay. Could you share with the board your policy on checking IDs? How is that gonna take place?
It happens at the front door, as soon as the person enters into the building, and they are, literally walk up to a counter, that's where they have to show their ID before they can even enter into the premise.
So it'll be 21 and over only?
Yes,
Okay.
And then where does the alcohol transaction take place?
that's in a small corner over.
Got a bar area over there?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Is the gallery currently open?
The gallery is open, yes, it is.
How often do you flip the art?
Well, as customers come in, they get the option to see the art that's actually on the wall. We have over 400 pieces online, so we send them to with a barcode to shop it online, have it delivered to their house.
Wonderful. Okay, with that, I'll accept the motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I second. All those in favor say aye.
Hi.
Aye. Good luck, pal.
Well, thank you very much.
All right. Calling RR 494-2574 Rugby Indy LLC, doing business as Riverside Sports Properties LLC, address 1502 West 16th
Do you
Street.
want us to try to hold it to the end?
Please.
Okay.
Okay. Calling RR 494-2595 El Rinconcito de Anita LLC, doing business as El Rinconcito de Anita, address 2989 West Lane Road, Suite 3.
Good
Good
morning.
morning. My name is Esther Barber, and this is Ana Santana. She's the owner of a small restaurant. This is her first license, and this is a very small restaurant. It's 28
28
capacity.
people?
Yeah, it's a very small, and the specialty that she has is Puerto Rican and Dominican cuisine.
Okay. Let's start with this list of questions, and then we'll get through that. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for you?
Someone else.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes, sir.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
No.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes.
Did you understand an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
We're going to apply for.
Okay. Are you applying for limited separation?
No.
It's very little.
Very small. You can't. The whole thing's limited.
She already took the class by the way.
Okay, so what is your policy for checking IDs?
They gotta be over 21.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? What happens if one of your employees serves a minor? Serves somebody who's 18 years old, they serve them a beer, what happens to them?
To the
They-
Do they
employee.
get fired?
Yes.
Okay,
Immediately.
all right. So give some thought to that, because these types of situations are gonna occur, and you're in charge, so you have to have a plan in place before these things happen, so that you can deal with them appropriately, I guess.
How many servers will you have?
Well, it will be just me.
Just you?
Mhm.
So how many employees will you have? You'll be the server, we have someone else cooking, or are you doing everything?
It's, well, employees, I have my son. He's 28, but he cooks.
Okay,
It's like a family business. So it's one in the cash register. And I'll make sure that they take the class and get their license.
permits?
Yes.
Okay, if they're going to serve alcohol, they'll need to
Right.
have it. If they don't serve alcohol, they won't need one.
Right.
All right. Any further questions from the board?
And you're ready to open, or you're already open?
No, I've been open.
You've been open, okay.
Motion approved.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-2622 All Moms Love LLC, doing business as All Moms Love, address 247 South Meridian Street.
There was no sign posted, so this one will be continued to September.
Okay.
Calling RR 4942635 Magoo's Pizza Restaurant Inc., doing business as Magoo's Pizza Restaurant, address 6925 South Franklin Road, Suite 106.
Greg?
Morning, Greg Genrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is Ranjit Gill, the owner of Magoo Pizza Restaurant.
All right. Sir, is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
Yes, sir.
All right, you ready? Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone else prepare it for
No,
you?
Mr. Gary, he helped.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes,
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to this application?
No.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes, sir.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes,
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
Yes.
yes.
Are you applying for limited separation? Do you have a bar area in there,
No,
21 and
table
over?
service only.
All right. All right, sir, what do we have here? We have a pizza restaurant?
Yes, sir.
What's your capacity?
30.
30? All right, how many employees are you gonna have?
Right now we have 4,
4? Okay.
including me, yeah, 4.
What's your policy on checking IDs?
Just like,
I mean, it's pretty simple, right? It's a stupid question.
just
but-
like, if I can check everybody else like on the counter.
There you go, check everybody. That's the easiest
Yes,
policy, right? 21 or not, just
Yeah.
check them all. All right, what happens if an employee of yours does serve a minor? What are we gonna do?
It depends if the employee is like good, and we can train him more.
All right, fair. Are all these employees your family members?
Not all of them.
But some of them?
Yeah, me and my wife,
Oh.
and then the other 2.
All right. Any further questions from the board?
Are you currently open?
Yes.
Okay.
Hearing none, I'll accept a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Thanks, pal.
Thank you.
Calling CH 4930278 AFS Event Center LLC, doing business as AFS Event Center, address 4150 Lafayette Road, Suite F.
I wonder if this is part of the Lafayette Square area?
It's across the street from the mall.
Oh, in the strip mall? Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Good morning, Nick Broyles with Bradford and Riley, and with me I have Tombra, or Gladys Adegoke. She is the owner for the AFS Event Center.
Miss say that one more time.
Adegoke.
Adigoke? All right, Miss Adigoke. Is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
Second.
Yes. All right, where's your other one?
Right next door.
Next door.
Right next door? And is there-
Shepherd's
is
the
it-
African Food Kitchen that's in the strip mall there on the Lafayette.
Okay, so
Road.
it's the grocery store there?
No, it's a restaurant.
Oh, it's a restaurant.
Yeah.
All right. How long have you had that license?
Like 4 years now.
How many violations do you have?
No, 0.
All right. What's your policy for checking IDs?
What?
Your policy for checking IDs. If somebody asks for a beer, how do you make sure they're over 21?
Yeah, I have to ask for their ID
Do
to
you
show
ask-
they're out to age, yeah.
Do you ask for all IDs?
Yeah, driving license,
Okay.
Is the restaurant just beer and wine?
Correct.
beer and wine.
So that's why you're getting the catering hall for the other
It's
side?
the other space,
Yes.
yeah. And it's a separate space. I think they delineated a separation between the two.
Okay. And you know that the alcohol cannot go in between the two spaces, they have to be completely separate?
Yeah,
Okay.
What's the space or the capacity of the catering hall?
6,980 square feet.
6,000, about 7,000 square feet?
Yeah, it's a very large space.
What's
all
your
right.
capacity? How many people?
250.
250?
How many security will you have if you have 250 people there?
I have like 4,
4 security?
yeah.
And where do you get the security from?
I have I have one company I was applying with to get me the security when I have the event over there. Because it's a new place. I'm just trying to.
I get, what type of events do you plan on having?
Just corporate events.
Just corporate events?
Yeah, birthday, weddings, anniversaries, and
All right.
birthday.
What about promoters? Are you gonna work with promoters?
No.
Stay away.
That's no problem.
And you understand that it's for private events only, which means that you cannot post events on Facebook and allow people to buy tickets to come. That's not considered a private event.
All right. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-2676, Morning Munchies Breakfast House LLC.
That's a good one.
Doing business as Rise and Shine Breakfast House, address 1345 Southport, number 10.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Munchie.
You haven't
Good morning.
submitted it yet.
That's a good one. Sir, if you'd like to introduce yourself and then your client?
Yeah, I'm Dennis Salva. This is Mr. Apolina Quintana. Quintana.
Quintana?
And yeah, he's the sole owner of Morning Munchies Breakfast. It's actually a transfer from Indy's Burger Joint, number 2. You've probably seen the guy here a couple of times. So he's ready for your questions.
So this is your first alcoholic beverage license?
Yes.
Wait, this is a transfer?
No, really, it's not transfer, but I mean, it's not really transfer. It's on its own application. That's why you see that relinquishing.
Okay, so there was a
letter.
permit there before. You are not buying that permit.
No.
You're purchasing a new one,
Just-
and that permit's
yeah.
going away. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so make sure we're all on the same page.
Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone prepare it for you?
Yes.
Well, tell
I
them
prepared
who
for
did.
me. Yeah, I had prepared for me.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
You gotta answer loud enough we can hear it on the microphone.
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
No.
Are you the only owner of the business?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes.
Do you understand an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise at any time without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carryout privileges?
No.
Are you applying for limited separation?
No.
Okay. What are the hours of operation?
7 to 3.
7 to 3, 7 days a week?
Yes.
How many employees will you have?
9.
9. And what is your policy for checking IDs?
We check everyone, everything.
You can check everybody. What happens if one of your employees does serve a minor?
We termination employee.
Okay. Is this an existing space, or did you build this?
It's already like that.
Okay. Any questions from the board?
You're right, you're open and operating already?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So you're ready for an inspection?
Yeah, they should be ready.
All right. With that, I'll accept a motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Good luck, sir.
All right.
Moving on to transfer applications.
Calling RR 494-2466, Tapas Inn LLC, doing business as Tapas, address 8215 Center Run Road, Suite B.
This application's being withdrawn.
Calling RR 494-2504, Tekvir Inc., doing business as G1 Indian Restaurant, address 4905 through 07 North College Avenue.
What is that, 49th and College, you said? 49th.
A small strip mall, very small.
Thank you.
Very small.
Yeah, it's a strip mall.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. Nick?
Yep, Nick Broyles with Bradford and Riley again, and I'll let the gentlemen introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Raj. I'm the
What's your last name, Raj?
Singh.
Singh?
And my father, Swaranjit Gill, the owner of the G1 Indian Restaurant.
Okay. Is this your first alcoholic beverage license in the state of Indiana?
No,
How many do you have?
2 of them.
2? How long have you had those?
One is about 2 years and the other one is 4.
Are they both in Marion County?
Yes.
And do you have any violations on those?
No.
Okay. What is this? It's a restaurant?
Yes.
All right. What days a week are you open?
7 days.
7 days?
Yes.
All right. What are your hours of operation?
Lunch is from 11 to 2:30. Then the dinner is from 4 to 9:30.
Okay. Where will the alcohol transaction take place? At the table?
At the table, yes.
Yeah. And then, you're gonna check all IDs?
Yes.
What happens if a minor gets served?
It depends, like, if my employee, I'm gonna retrain him, then, if it happen again, I'll be fired.
Is that a written policy?
Yes.
It is? Okay.
Do you manage all 3 locations?
Yes.
So who's in charge when you're not there?
At which,
Any of them. If you're not
going
at
in
one of your
between.
establishments, who's in charge?
So, it's more like a family business, so my brother is there.
Okay. So most of your employees are family members?
Yes.
Will you have a bar?
No.
No, it's all family dining?
Yes.
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, all second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck, pal.
Thank you.
Calling RR 494-2524 West Fork Broad Ripple LLC, doing business as West Fork Broad Ripple, address 651 East 54th Street.
There was no sign posted. Sure, continue.
Calling RR 493-4256 Black Tie Event Catering, Inc., doing business as Black Tie Event Catering, address 6 West Washington Street.
This application has been withdrawn.
Calling RR 494-2566 SBP Properties LLC, doing business as Grindstone Charlie's, address 5383 Rockville Road.
September 2nd.
Sure.
Calling RR 493-9619 Agave Business LLC, doing business as El Mr. Cameron LLC, address 3709 East Washington Street.
Morning.
Good morning. Morning, Esther.
Good morning again. My name is Esther Barber, and this is Mr. Emilio Tello. This license was in escrow. He acquired this license during one of the auctions. And now since he moved Mr. Cameron from English and Sherman to East Washington Street, he now is placing this license in this restaurant, which is already open.
So it's a transfer of location.
Yes.
Okay.
But he has had a license.
Hmm?
He's had a license.
Yes, he got two-way license right now in that location.
But it's been in escrow the whole time?
That one, yes, since
Yes.
he acquired that in the auction, it's been in escrow.
He's going from a 2-way to a 3-way.
No, this is three-way.
Yeah, so he's gonna give up
He
the
got-
2-way that's there now and go to a 3-way?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. How many violations do you have?
On that location, 0.
How about another location?
I think you just have one.
One?
It's one in El Arado.
And what?
Oh, El Arado, he got 4 locations.
Oh, okay.
El Arado is the one on Virginia and St. Patrick.
What was the violation for?
I think they serve
A minor.
minors.
What happened to that employee?
They got fired.
You had to fire him? All right, is that a policy that you hold?
Yes.
All right, is that policy going to be the same at this location?
Yes.
What's the capacity of this location?
80 to 90 people.
How many employees will you have?
3 servers, 5 employees.
How long have you had this location?
6 months.
6 months?
Mhm.
Nothing's going to change other than you're just going to add liquor?
I was thinking to build like a bar.
You're going to build a bar. So you'll go to limited separation, you'll keep some family dining area?
Yes.
You're not going to 21 and over only, you're not going to a nightclub or anything like that? No?
Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 4942616, Cobb's Corner Indie Investments LLC, address 575 Massachusetts Avenue.
This is the old Marion Irish Brothers location. Thank you.
Greg Enrick with Bradford and Riley. With me is Beverly Steele and Michael Cobb, who are the owners of Cobb's Corner Indie Investments.
Great.
It's their second restaurant.
Second restaurant?
Yeah.
How long have you had your first license?
Since 2019.
2019, how many violations?
None.
All right, what are we going to do here?
So this is going to be more of a restaurant. We have TVs, so we'll play some sports, but we got a chef, sous chef, so big focus on food.
What type of food?
So we got fillets, ribs,
Wings.
yeah, wings, definitely wings.
What are the hours of operation?
10 a.m. to 1 a.m.
7 days a week?
Yes,
All right, how many employees will you have?
20.
What's your policy for checking IDs?
Check all IDs.
What happens if an employee does serve a minor?
Usually if it's intentional or malicious, I mean, obviously they're fired, but as long as they're a good employee in good standing, they retrain them.
What's the name, is your other location in Indianapolis?
Brownsburg,
Brownsburg, what's the name of your other location?
B Squared Bar and Grill,
How many employees did you say?
about 20.
20. Will they go through training to check IDs?
Oh, yes.
And the other location's in Brownsburg. So this is on Mass Ave, right?
Yes.
It's the former 9 Irish Brothers.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you probably gonna have more scrutiny here than you do in Brownsburg.
Yes.
Okay.
What will this location be called? What's the DBA?
The Knotted Spoon Bar and Kitchen.
Well,
The Knotted Spoon
the
Bar and
Knotted-
Kitchen.
The Knotted
Yeah, 'cause
Spoon.
it's more of a scratch kitchen, so,
That's good.
thank you.
All right. Any further questions from the board?
No, but I do want to let you know, and I don't want to freak you out, that IMPD is wanting to get in contact with you, not because they have any issues with
Yeah, we just
the
spoke with
location,
them.
they're just interested in meeting you.
Yeah, we
Okay.
just spoke with them in the
Okay,
hall.
all right.
I'd be nervous.
Yeah.
We spoke in all in.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, well, with that, I'll accept the motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck.
All right, thank you. Guys have a good day.
You too.
Calling RR 4942637, Circle City Hospitality Group, Inc. Address, location pending.
Could we move that to September, waiting on a clearance?
Yes.
Clearance,
Thank you.
clearance.
Calling RR 4942639, Gil Tacos LLC, doing business as Gil Tacos, address 1665 South Lyndhurst Drive.
This one's requested a continuance.
All right, okay.
Calling RR 4942692, Five Rivers Pub LLC, doing business as Shy K Lounge, address 1514 North Emerson.
Hello.
Greg with Bradford and Riley. With me is Tony Callan, the future owner of Shy K Lounge.
It's a big responsibility, Mr. Callan. You ready?
Yes, sir.
It's the Shy K. That's a
Yeah,
famous
yeah.
establishment over there.
Yeah.
Good for you. Is
Second
this your-
license.
Do what?
Second license. He owns a package store around the
Second.
corner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You
So
know
I'll,
what around the corner?
The package store.
Speedway Liquor at 5041 East 16.
Okay.
And how
Just, I
long-
mean, they're adjacent pretty much, just across the lot.
how long have you had that?
We've had it since November of '07.
How many violations do you have?
0.
All right. What's your,
And-
go ahead.
I say, when you say we, who's we?
First it was my parents, and now I just took it over about a year ago, and but I've ran it since then.
So you've worked as a manager for the liquor
Yeah,
store?
yeah.
Will you be keeping the staff?
Yes.
Any changes
No.
taking place?
No.
Hours of operation?
It's 11 a.m. to about 2 p.m., 2 a.m.
Okay. What is your policy for checking IDs?
I mean, we're going to be 21 and older, so it's at the bar or at the table.
All right.
So if anybody underage, you know, they can't come in.
All right. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Any further questions from the board?
No.
Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Calling RR 494-2694 Tiebreakers Indy LLC, address 339 Massachusetts Avenue.
Where's 339 Massachusetts? What's?
The old McNiven's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know they weren't there anymore.
We and Robert, one of the owners.
Raver.
And Rob Strong will be with the manager.
Great, good. Is this, you're the owner?
Yes.
And is this your first alcoholic beverage
Yes.
license? All right, I'll ask you the questions. I know he's done it for a long time. Did you prepare this application yourself, or did someone prepare it for you?
Someone else.
Did you have a chance to review the application after it was prepared?
Yes.
Were all the answers contained in this application answered in a truthful manner?
Yes.
Is there anything that you wish to add to the application?
No.
Are you the only owner of the business?
No.
Okay. Did you list the other members?
Yes.
Is there at least 200 feet between your premise and any church or school?
Yes.
Do you understand an excise officer may enter, inspect, and search your permit premise without a warrant?
Yes.
Are you applying for carry-out privileges?
No.
Are you applying for limited separation?
Yes.
All right, what's tiebreakers?
Basically a sports bar.
Sports bar?
Yeah.
All right.
Burgers, hot dogs, ribs.
What are the hours of operation?
Sunday through Thursday.
11 to 1, and then Friday, Saturday, 11 to 3.
All right. And Rob, you're going to run this thing?
Yes, sir.
All right, I feel good about that. If one of your employees serves a minor, what happens?
Terminated.
Yeah, that's standard for you? Yeah.
Check everybody.
Don't make it harder than it has to be, right?
Right.
All right. Any further questions from the board?
What other locations have you been involved with?
The Whistle Stop,
Okay.
Stadium Tavern.
Okay. Is the location ready to open?
No,
When do you plan to open?
about 30 days.
Okay. And are we all 21 and over?
No.
No, you do limited separation?
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
we'll
was
have a
reading. I was
decent-sized
not
kitchen.
No, you're fine.
We'll have a lot more food than a regular bar. So
Okay.
What's the capacity of that space?
it's around 100 people. Like that.
Awesome. All right. With that, I'll make a motion to approve. Second. Second, also, all in favor say aye.
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 Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thanks. Moving on to violations.
Calling DL 490-6558, Bob Tiplick, Inc., doing business as Party Pack, address 2633A East Stop 11 Road.
Bob, we haven't seen you in a while.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You know why you're here?
Yes.
Why are you here?
One of my employees served a minor. I mean, not a minor, but intoxicated person.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is at the Party Pack on Stop 11 Road, south side. You know, Mr. Tiplick and his wife, they own 5 package stores. This is their, across all their licenses, this is their second violation in the last 5 years. They have 35 employees across all their stores, and you know, when They do onboarding, and Mr. Tippel has copies of these documents if you want to see them, but they ask all their employees to acknowledge, their policies and sign them. And after this happened, they made all their employees across all their stores get retrained to do ServSafe. And, they even send out weekly reminders and for written acknowledgement on their expectations for their staff. So
That's good.
Wasn't happy about what happened at this store on this particular evening, but, I think their track record speaks for itself. And,
What penalty did the employee have? I mean, I agree with you. There's a human element. I don't want to sit up here and be too, cold. You're communicating, you're training, you're sending out updates. There's a human element. You can't make these people do, I guess you can't even fire them, but what did you do with this scenario?
He was let go the next morning.
Was that part of a policy?
Yes.
Okay.
and he was a new staff member too, so.
I mean, these are dangerous, right? They're serving a minor is one thing. This is somebody who shouldn't be out. They're intoxicated. So there's a layer there that's definitely challenging.
Officers were there on a complaint for minors. They didn't find any minors, but while they were there, they observed this intoxicated person going in, being able to purchase and come back out. There was some confusion with the clerks that night. So the person that actually that sold to him did not have an employee permit, correct?
He had filed one, and he was on that waiting time for it came back. He had his cashier's copy of the check and everything. He filed everything. It just hadn't been approved yet.
How long had he worked for you guys?
He mainly did the cooler work, and he was probably on the registers. I'm not exactly sure. It couldn't have been more than 30 days, 20 days, something like that.
Because originally, when he didn't get an employee permit because when he filed for his employee permit, he used someone else's social security number, and it wasn't approved, which is why he didn't have one at the time.
We didn't know that at the time.
I know you guys. So I came back in with Officer Wombolt, and we spoke to Beth, and talked about it. And I know she wasn't aware of that. But how do you keep track of your employee permits, making sure that they're active, that they're not working on a money order for longer than they should be?
She has a calendar that has everybody's, when they expire, and she'll start working on that about 50 days before.
And then how many clerks does this location have?
5, 6. Some of them are just very part-time.
You still have employees that just stock shelves that don't?
Yes.
Okay, and they all understand they can't operate as a clerk?
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, every week, I can show you a copy, but this is just this year only, but every week my wife will contact each employee, go back through all the main focal points of like serving an intoxicated person, and they all sign it each week. So I mean, every week they get reminded on it, and when we start off with them, they get their packet, and it clearly says about serving an intoxicated person, and they also have to sign that also when they start working. So they've been shown the very beginning and then weekly, every single week.
All right, any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck, Bob.
Thank you so
Thanks so much.
Calling DL 498-5354 Speedway LLC, doing business as Speedway number 7770, 4610 South Kentucky Avenue. Yep, right here.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
What's your name?
Jarek Morgan.
Mr. Morgan, do you know why you're here?
I do.
Why?
Had an alcohol violation serving to a minor in February rather, of 2024.
What's the policy for Speedway?
We card everybody.
What happened to the employee?
Immediate termination.
Okay. Was there anything unique? I'm reading through the report, but Amy, is there anything that jumps out other than just a SAC check?
No, it's just a compliance check.
Have you had any previous violations?
I oversee about 15 locations, and I have in the same general area for about 10 years. I think we've had a couple here and there, but nothing regular. I don't believe that this particular site has had any violations prior to what I mentioned.
There's not any noted in the report.
Do they have to punch in any numbers, your employees? I mean,
So we actually updated, since the time of this infraction to
Yeah.
now, we've updated our point of sale system to where you have to scan the back of the ID. There's no punching numbers in anymore, there's no manual overrides. It's the barcode or the back of the ID, or it's nothing.
So
No
the-
sale.
So if they're 60 years old with no ID, there's no sale?
Correct.
All right, that should take care of it, right?
Yeah, we get some feedback on that, but yeah.
Yeah. All right, any further questions from the board? Hearing none, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Calling RC 490-1457, the Country Club of Indianapolis, doing business as the Country Club of Indianapolis. Address 2801 Country Club Road.
Nick Broyles with Bradford and Riley, and with me we have
Jeffrey M. Parsons.
Sorry.
Okay, and Mr. Parsons, what's your relationship to the club?
General manager.
General manager? Okay. How long have you had the license?
The license,
The alcohol.
Yeah, the Country Club has had it for
It's gotta be.
very, very long.
1891, it started at the Woodstock Club, 1913 on that property. So whenever they,
Who knows?
Since the
After
beginning of-
Prohibition.
Right.
after probate, yeah, that's a
A
good.
long time.
Yeah.
How many violations have you had?
I don't believe any.
All right. Do you know what this violation?
Yeah.
All right, why don't you tell us about
My
it?
stupidity.
Ooh.
I just, forgot to get my license. I don't get up on the floor as much, and all my food and beverage managers have their license and servers. And then, so I proceeded to get mine.
Oh, that's how they got you.
So,
That's good. Well, what did you do to yourself? What was your violation? What'd you?
well, I've done a lot of internal punishing, so it's dumb.
You have your license in
I do.
place now?
Mhm.
Everybody that works there has their license?
Everybody has their license, all of our food and beverage managers. That's basically the first thing that we actually secure before we even put them through the employee hiring process.
What would happen if one of your employees did serve a minor?
If they did serve a minor?
If they did?
We have, we have instituted a new policy that we would terminate them.
Okay.
How do you keep track of your employee permit? To know they're active?
We scan, take photocopies and keep them in file.
And then whose job is it to go through to make sure they're all current and not expired?
Our food and beverage director handles that, and then he reviews that with me.
Any further questions from the board?
They've had one previous violation 10 years ago in 2014.
Okay. All right, with that, I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
And there's a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Calling RC 490-6285 Indy Trade Association, Inc., doing business as Indy Trade Association, address 2957 North Sherman.
This one has 2 violation reports.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's like 30th and Sherman.
Okay.
Well, sir, who are you?
My name is Philip Jones. I'm president of the Indy Trade Association.
I'm not familiar with the Indy Trade Association. What is that?
A very, very private social club.
Oh, yeah?
I say private because it's small.
How many?
Probably less than 100 active members now. Most of them are getting older and
Sure.
passing away.
Yeah. Do you know why you're here? I keep interrupting you.
Yep.
No, you're fine, go ahead.
Why?
We have some violations.
Well, whose fault's that?
We take responsibility for the faults.
All right, let's go through them. What were they?
Oh.
I want to know if you know. I got it right.
Oh, yeah, I know. One says we were serving a person that wasn't a member of the club.
Okay.
There's one that says there were some drugs found. Then there's one that says that our permits, the server's permits were not on file. And I think that's 3. I don't know what the 4th one is. I'll look it up.
Okay.
They're pretty good.
So officers were there on 2 different dates, right?
Right.
And you had a violation, so the first one. On the first one, you failed to post the smoking signage. Do you allow smoking inside the club?
Yes. Yes.
You do allow smoking inside the club?
Yes.
Do you have the exemption to do that?
Yeah, we were approved to have smoking in there a few years ago.
Okay.
But that violation was we didn't have a sign posted, and so to say we allow smoking.
Oh, the smoking allowed, okay.
Yeah, so we got that sign.
Okay.
One of the biggest issues that we're having is we've been at that location for over 35 years. That license permits probably go back into the 70s. But the location has become just a troubled area. We sit between 2 vacant lots that party, everything in the world goes on. And it seems like we're always associated with it. Whether they're coming in, we have to push them out. We've had incidents where we've had to have fights where people tried to come in, and it's gotten to the point now that we've lost between the older people dying, the newer people, nobody wants to come into that place. So we work with IMPD, we work with the excise, just to try to remedy the situation, and it just keeps getting worse. This last violation, I had talked to Officer Swallow on Sunday. He said, "Did you see what happened at your club?" I said, "I saw it on the news." He said, "But your club was closed." I said, "Well, that was good." But then the next day he called and he says, "We're coming in there. We got to come in there." Because there was an incident on one of the parking lots, and somehow they're going to relate it back to the club. And that's where that last violation came.
Yeah, they came in because there was a homicide in the parking lot.
On the parking lot. Somebody got shot killed on the parking lot.
But it's not your parking lot?
No, we don't own the
own
parking
it?
lots. They're vacant lots, and as I say, everything in the world goes on both sides of us. And it just looks like it's always us.
So they did the investigation to determine whether or not the club had any responsibility or fault in it, and they did not find any connection between the club and the homicide.
Okay.
And the club is currently closed.
Yes, and after that, we decided that we no longer could stay open as a private club in that location. So as of December 31st, 2024, we closed it.
So you've been closed. Are you looking for another location? Do you think you'll move the club?
We would love to move the club, but right now we've moved the license into escrow.
Okay. So then if you did decide to move that club and you found another location, you're going to have to come back in front of the board for that new location. You aware of that?
Yeah.
Putting in escrow is common, it's easy, it's not a problem. You may have to come back in front of us, though, if you do get a location, and I hope you do.
Yeah.
What about the drugs?
They found some residue in a windowsill, and they said they were going to get it tested. I don't think they ever got it tested, but it was written in the report as drug. And what we did after that, we enhanced the cleaning so that we can look up under chairs, on window sills and everything. Because, you know, you don't know what people do once they're inside the club and they're not in front of you. So that was a drug incident.
But you do understand, though, you're responsible for anything that happens inside that club. And drugs, whether it's marijuana or something else, if there's drug use going on inside the club, that goes back to...
Yeah, we take full responsibility
Okay.
because it's our place.
Is this a members-only place?
Yes.
And so that's why they're smoking allowed.
Yeah, because it's a club, private club.
All right, well, they're in escrow, so in that regard.
Are you actively looking, or are you just kind of thinking about what you want to do?
We're thinking actively. Everybody wants to reopen, but after everything that's happened in the last year, they're just now coming around. So I can't say we'll have another place in 3 months.
How many owners is it?
It's not a owner. It's a nonprofit organization.
Nonprofit,
So it's just a
okay.
board member, and all the members serve in different capacities as far as managers and security and things like that.
Okay.
Okay. Well, with that, no further questions. I'll accept a motion. Jeez.
This is to approve, even though it's...
Putting it in escrow.
Yeah.
No, they've already put it in just to renew it. It's already...
Oh, it's started, okay,
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve. I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carries. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Calling RR 4902796, the Ocean Air Restaurant Company, Inc., doing business as the Ocean Air Seafood Room, address 30 South Meridian Street.
This one's continued as a pending violation.
Haven't we called them a lot, though?
No, they've
No?
not
All right.
theirs yet.
Calling RR 4902182, Howell, Indianapolis, LLC, doing business as Howell at the Moon, address 20 East Georgia Street.
This one has 3 violation reports.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning.
Who are you?
Dwayne Carrollton. I'm the general manager of Hall at the Moon, Indianapolis.
All right. Do you know why you're here?
Yes, last year we had 3 violations. After my hire as a GM from our Chicago location, we had a visit from, I believe it was a scent detail. I had a few of them since I became GM. It was one for minimal food requirement, another for a smoking sign on entry, and then another for employee permit missing.
All right. So how long have you been there? You came from Chicago.
Yeah, let's see, let's call it 16 months.
16?
16 months, yep.
Okay. When did these happen?
I believe it's, yeah, from September 24 and earlier, so it's September, July
June,
24.
yeah, there's one in June.
Sorry, those were the settlement dates on those. So the violations probably happened a couple weeks before.
Got a lot of visit between June and
April, June, and the third one. In September. April, June, September of 24.
Outside of, the person who was beat up, I guess, a lot of these are just management stuff.
Yes.
The signs. What else did I just see?
Employee permits, minimum food
Food
requirements.
requirements,
Let's-
right?
let's
That's the
ta-
easy stuff.
Yeah, let's talk about that. What are the minimum food requirements?
I have to have a sandwich option, soup option, ability to heat milk, caffeine or coffee, and then I believe that's all off
Soft
the top of my
drinks.
head.
And soft drinks, yeah.
Yeah, and soft drinks,
Hot
yep.
soup, hot sandwiches, coffee, milk, and soft drinks.
Yep.
Do you have all of those things?
Yep.
So if someone came in and wanted to order food, what would your employees say to them?
We have Hot Pockets, ramen soup, heated milk option, which is just powdered milk we put in hot water, and then.
The milk doesn't have to be hot.
Okay.
Just it's the hot sandwich and soup, sorry.
I've heard everything under the sun anytime they come and visit me, so I just reiterate it. And then I got a coffee maker in the back, ready with all the requirements, and soda.
I know that's not your focus, but that's part of the law. You have to have those things.
I've learned, yeah.
Let's talk about server training certificates and employee permits. How do you keep track of those?
Yep, every single person that I hire, I do the bulk of the hiring. My assistant manager, she does it every so often for me, but we keep a Google file for every single employee every week. I review it. If somebody's expiring, I have it color coded just for my own eyes, and we print that off, put it in a binder, keep it in order in the binder. Excise comes in. Now that I'm aware of the process, the first thing that I present to them, here's employee permits. Everyone keeps it on a person. Review weekly though, as far as who I have so much turnover sometimes, especially during the summer. They can't work for me if they don't have, now even with the door host or our security, employee permits.
Yes, yeah, that's just changed last month.
Yep.
One of the reports mentioned an intoxicated person. Talk to me about what's the policy for serving? What do you tell your employees about serving intoxicated people?
They have to, first of all, just be personal with them, conversation, and just basically any of the key signs, slurring words, stumbling, I don't know, taking money out of the wallets if you're a bartender. Door hosts, I'm a little more stringent on. I stand outside with them often. Just make sure they see everybody before they walk up to you instead of trying to judge it in the 10 to 15 second window you might interact with them.
And I just want to be clear, you guys were not charged with overservice or sales to intox. It's just, that's what, in April, that's why they came in and did the investigation, because there was a complaint that had happened.
Right.
Any further questions?
No, I'm just making sure I didn't miss any.
Glad you're in town, because that's what I read here is somebody's got to just run the show.
Yep.
These are not hard pieces.
No.
Have they been back in since you've been there?
Oh, yeah. I think I got like 3 cent details last year, over the last year, and then a bunch of health department, excise visits. I've become friends with plenty of officers, so.
And when did you say you started?
April 1st last year was my first official day.
Okay. Well, with that, do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve. I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck, sir.
Awesome. Thank you.
Calling RR 492-1820 Gilmore Inc., doing businesses Boathouse Grill, address 6225 West 56th Street, Suite 900.
This one's requested a continuance.
Okay. I think that's it.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to be here.
Figured out the schedule conflict.
Okay.
Should have followed the way from Minnesota. Yes.
Oh, wow. All right, let's identify ourselves.
I'm Joy Gilmore, proprietor Boathouse Grill.
And I'm Catherine Coker, the manager of the restaurant.
Okay. Do you know why you're here?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
I served a minor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What is the policy?
Well, it was my first offense, so I've been there 18 years, so she said, I will give you another opportunity.
Okay.
What is the bar's policy?
Well, termination will be, this is only our second violation in almost 20 years, so.
But as far as ID?
Moving forward.
Is the
Our
policy?
policy for that, card everyone.
To
Yes,
card everyone?
Yes, yes. It's due diligence and just missed out this time.
It's a good long run, though.
What happened?
Oh, but for me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I mean, how'd you?
Oh,
How did
they
this
came
happen?
in and got a water, and a girl ordered a beer, and I just went and got it, and I sat it down, and was like, yep, I should have carded her, so, lesson learned.
Did you have to pay a fine as well?
That's what I was gonna, all right,
Both, yeah, individually and the business.
well done. All right. Pretty straightforward.
Mhm.
All right, I'll accept the motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 499-7230 Taylor Inc., doing business as Taylor's Pub, address 1546 East 86th Street.
There it is. Good morning.
Morning.
And who are you two?
My name's Kyle Davis. I'm one of the owners of Taylor Inc.
I'm Amanda Smith. I'm one of the employees.
Uh-oh. What happened, Amanda?
I served a minor.
Yeah? How long have you had that license?
We opened in 1998, I believe.
Okay.
So going on 3 years. I've been associated with the business for almost 20 in ownership since 2016.
Okay, how many violations do you have?
You know, I can think of a couple. Across 4 locations, we probably had, I've been here 2 or 3 times to see you guys probably.
This one's had a compliance failure in 2014, 2017, and 2019.
Okay.
All the same, minors?
Yes, compliance check failures.
Oh, yeah. What's your policy?
Policy is card anybody that appears to be under the age of 40. As far as consequences, we've changed that. Amanda will be the last one to get the, we make them come with us. I want them to see what's going on, and honestly, this kind of violation is infuriating for us because it's very frustrating to, come and do this stuff. Out of respect for the council, I was going to bring my entire staff in here. And I just want them to, I don't know how to get it across to them. Hey, this is important stuff. So
that's good.
Changed the policy to immediate termination. Made everybody sign. Hey, this is our new policy now. This is what we're going to do. So
Good for you. I commend you for it.
With this being the 4th violation for this, do you think, I appreciate the change in your policy, but do you think maybe you might need to change the policy to where everyone is carded no matter their age?
It's been considered.
Take that discrepancy away from the server?
Yeah, and the only reason we haven't done that in the past, we have several regular customers that will come in, and just doing that is, like I said, if it means not coming in here, I'd be happy to change that. Sure.
I mean, 4 compliance failures a lot. That means you probably haven't passed any.
Yeah.
Well, they're all for the same thing.
Yeah.
That's another piece of it for me.
This tells me I don't know that you guys are carding regularly.
What? What'd you say?
I said that, so
Oh,
that
yeah,
means
yeah.
it sounds like to me they're not carding anyone regularly.
Yeah, I mean, we've, over the years had the 4 violations, but that's, across the 4 locations, I think it's happening during the day shift type of thing. I think our night people are a little bit better at it. I think we get a little bit
Daytime's a little lax.
lackadaisical during the day just because it's less alcohol and less, more, it's a little faster pace or whatever. We've discussed it with
You have a daytime manager and a nighttime manager, or are they the same?
It's the same, but they bounce across we have a manager for 2 locations on the north side.
Okay. Well, troubled by that piece, just being the same thing.
We currently don't have any employees that have had violations. Any of the previous violations have been terminated.
Okay. Well, board, what do we want to do here?
So is it multiple violations at different locations or this location?
This location has had compliance check failures.
2014,
4 compliance check failures in the last 10 years. I would not be comfortable with anything more than a 1-year renewal. And then if they fail another compliance check this year, then I would be looking at denying the renewal after that one, for sure.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We'll take, I'll make a motion for a one-year renewal. That gives you 12 months to show that you hear the board, you're gonna correct the problem, and we'll move on after that. You get through the 1 year, everything goes back to good.
Okay.
That puts the ball in your court and lets you run your establishment and follow
Thank you.
this board's direction. So with that, I make a motion for a one-year renewal. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck.
Thank you.
And I will tell you, another failure, if you come back here in a year and
It's
you
gonna
found
be,
another failure, it'll be a
well-
denial from me.
There's an email going out this morning.
This will be on TV, too.
Great. You may have everybody tune in.
There you go.
Thank you.
Calling DL 492-6169, Kroger Limited Partnership 1, doing business as Kroger J-998, address 1365 East 86th Street.
Anyone here from Kroger? Show 'em continue.
Calling DL 490-2132, Akinet Inc., doing business as Community Spirits Number 4, address 1601 North College Avenue.
Good afternoon.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon. Or it's still good morning.
Brought my wife with me this morning.
You brought the hammer, huh?
I think we actually disclosed this to you the last time we were here with regard to the,
If we could swear you in real quick, Charles?
Yeah.
You came in late, so we got to swear
oh,
everybody in.
I'm sorry.
Do you solemnly swear from under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you've given on your application and any answers that you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, and we know who you are, but we'll go ahead and have you state your name for the record.
Charles Eberhardt, owner of Community Spirits and Akinet Inc., and this is my wife, Darlene Eberhardt.
Do you know why you're here?
Yeah, we disclosed this to you last time. There was a violation with regard to expired permit. Not a store permit, but an employee permit. And so we had two things happen to us in 1 week when we were here last time. We had an employee that we had given the money to go get the permit, and she failed to get it. And we also had an employee who we missed the expiration of the permit. And so at that time, we had brought my wife in. She had been retired for the last 5 years. So I asked her to come in, and I need you to do primarily one thing, permitting. Because we run through in retail a lot of employees over and over again. So she has come in, developed an Excel spreadsheet for us. It's updated weekly. Any new hires, those files are put on my wife's desk, even though she didn't want a desk anymore. They're put on her desk, and she puts those new employees in, and she tracks also all current employees that we have. If an employee leaves us, that file is put on my wife's desk. She gets the permit out of the active employee file, puts the permit back into that employee's file. We keep those in the drawer for at least 2 years because permits last for 3. We find often that people leave us for 6 months, 8 months, then they come back, they don't even have a copy of their original permit, but at least we got a copy of permit that we can give them so they'll have it at the store in case the excise officer or anybody else comes in checking to make sure we have the proper permit. So she's come in and primarily just takes care of permits for us, and she does a few other human resources things for us, but primarily permitting.
How about the smoking signs?
Smoking signs, those were all up. People literally just tear those things down. We have multiple of them, but we actually pay closer attention to it now. Just as we go to the stores, make sure that no smoking with 8 foot of the door is always up.
How many stores do you have?
18,
And how many employees do you have?
about 106.
I didn't
Well,
realize
that's
you had that kind
track
of
of.
operation.
Yeah.
This is the first violation for the store. There was one issued in 2014, but it was deferred.
All right. With that, I'll accept a motion. Motion to approve. I'll second. All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
I think, yes.
I can tell Trey I've seen both of his parents now.
Oh, really? Yeah, he was here over the weekend.
I know.
You probably recognize the Black Hawk show.
He was golfing, right?
Yes, yes. All righty. Well, thank you.
Have a great rest of your month.
All right.
All right. Oh, that's a lot of stores. I didn't know that.
Calling RR 498-9222, Boz Inc., doing business as Basbo's, address 329 Massachusetts Avenue.
Is there only one basket on that side?
Well, Barbara.
Yeah,
There is one in Butterfield?
Yeah. There's, I believe, three.
Three of them, all in Indianapolis?
There's one up in Carmel, is that right?
Yeah, Hamilton County.
Carmel, Mass, Broderville.
Correct.
All right, who do we have in front of us?
Max Berman, manager, store.
Matthew Spence, general manager.
Were we both sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
No.
Okay, go ahead and raise your right hands, please. Do you solemnly swear from under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on your application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Do you know why you're here?
Yes, we're fined for not having proper documentation for our servers or clear access to their permits.
Anything else?
No smoking signs, entry sign, which I believe is maybe the same as the no smoking signs.
Yeah, I don't know, Amy.
I'm sorry.
It said something about an entry sign.
Yes, so you're required to have signs posted at the entrance on the exterior that says that you don't allow smoking within 8 feet of the door, and then you have to have signs inside that say smoking's not allowed.
Okay.
You have those signs posted now?
Yes.
Are you sure, since you didn't know what I was talking about?
Well, I knew the.
100%.
Yes, yeah. Just
Okay.
wasn't the
Okay.
two separate listings of the
The
violation.
verbiage
Okay,
was
okay,
Yeah, it was
okay.
funky.
And then the employee permit issue, training certificates.
Yeah, we had everything on our computer. It just wasn't clear, so, and it was very busy at the time. But anyways, we have a list now posted in the office that any manager on duty can access.
I want this to be professional, but wake up. That's all this is.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to run this place. These
Yeah.
are the easy things.
Yeah.
This isn't minors, this isn't over-serving or shootings or stuff. These are signs.
Right.
So that falls on you guys.
Yeah.
So go back to the store and make sure it's all taken care of and we don't have this problem, right?
Yeah, and it is, so.
Well, everything's corrected.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
everything is
It was
corrected.
corrected.
Yes.
With that, I'll make a motion for approval. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, get out of here, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Signs, come on.
I know.
Calling DL 492-9891, Viet Hua Food Market LLC, address 6336 East 82nd Street.
There it is.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
Yeah.
I was not here, but I don't plan on talking, but I can be. I'm just a preparer. I was here for more.
Okay, I'll swear you in just in
Yeah.
case you decide to testify. Do you solemnly swear or from under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on the application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, what's your name, sir?
Tommy Zhang,
And your relationship to the business?
owner.
And do you know why you're here?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Well, there's Korean white wine. Well, we didn't know that they're supposed to have a spirit license to sell in it, because we have right now we have soju with different places we order from locally. So we got all this. We change the suppliers.
Is this your only store?
We have three stores.
3 stores. This is a grocery permit,
Yeah.
right? So you're only allowed to sell beer and
Beer, wine.
warm beer and wine.
Yes.
And
And that was this kind of particular one. It's under different category. We
right,
didn't know
this
that.
this is a spirit. This is
Spirit,
distilled.
Yeah. And then
so,
we have other kinds right now, which is the same kind. I mean, this is different brand.
okay, where did you get the liquor, the distilled spirits?
So
Where did that
we
come
got
from?
it from New York City, because there's a competitor that which is next to ours. They have that kind. We've been fixing it. We're not doing that anymore.
Where are you allowed to purchase your alcohol from?
Only Indiana.
From wholesalers?
Wholesalers,
Right, you
yes.
can't go to another store and purchase it?
Yes,
It has to come only from?
only from
the
the.
wholesalers?
Yes.
Or another state.
Yeah, you can't get it from another state.
I know, this is wrong.
Is
And
this your-
then we already pay all the fines, everything's already being paid.
Do you have past violations?
We have, I think it was maybe 10, 15 years ago.
Well, we've had, I don't know,
I
maybe
think
since
it was-
2013 on this one.
I can-
Yeah.
What do you say, Amy, do you see it?
Yeah, I can look.
I think we might have.
I don't remember there
one.
being any
I don't remember
violations.
seeing it. But if it was 15 years ago, it's before me, so.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you don't have 3 or 4 years in a row of violations.
No,
And this was a matter
no.
I
of
was
you just
very
not knowing.
surprised by
Yeah.
this.
I'm showing, you had one in 2017 for,
I think be a minor.
yeah,
Yeah.
Brushing
Yeah, we
water.
have sign everything fixed up and not gonna happen again.
Well, it
Never.
hasn't. It's been-
And all of your beer and wine comes from a wholesaler
Yes,
now?
yes,
Nothing
yes,
that doesn't
yes,
come from a
yes,
wholesaler?
no,
You
no.
understand that,
Yes.
that that's the only place you can get it from?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, with that, I will make a motion to approve.
Second.
And there's a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Calling DL 493-1308, True Liquor, Inc., doing business as Fine Liquor, address 2915 English Avenue.
Good
Hello.
morning.
Were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
Yes.
What's
You
your
were
name,
sworn
sir?
in? You were sworn in earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your name, sir?
Amritpal Singh.
What's your relationship to the business?
I'm the manager.
Who's the owner?
Sukhjinder Singh.
Where's he?
He's in India. His father passed away.
Well, do you know why you're here?
Yes.
What happened?
The employee sold the beer for the minor.
All right. And what was your role, general manager?
Yes.
All right. Well, when you manage them, what do you tell them to do?
I tell them to always check the ID.
All right. What happened to the employee that served a minor?
I don't know. He said he was in the back there and he ran and he asked the ID. He didn't ask the ID actually. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, he did not ask for ID. This
Yeah,
is a
okay.
compliance check. When officers come in to do a compliance check with the youth are instructed that they don't lie about their age, that they don't have any form of identification on them, so that means the clerk didn't ask for an age or a date of birth or an ID and sold them a beer.
Do you take this pretty seriously?
Yes, sir.
What happened to the employee?
He's not working with us no more. We fired him.
How many stores do they own?
I think 4 of them.
4? Are you responsible for just this store, or are you responsible for the 4 stores?
No, just for this.
Just for this store?
Yeah.
How often are you there?
I always there.
How often are you there?
I always there.
You're always there?
Yeah.
Were you there when this happened?
No, not that day.
How long have they owned the stores?
8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
What is sell off premise?
What?
What's the charge sell off premise?
Well, it's a liquor store, so they can only do off premise.
I thought I just read a charge here. Let me come back to it. What was it? Alcoholic beverage, sell off premise, proof of age.
Oh, so that means that if it's an off premise, it's a dealer permit, they're required to ID anyone that looks under the age of 40.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
for carry out.
All right, well, any further questions from the board?
No?
All right, I'll accept the motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck.
Thanks.
Calling RR 493-34236, Exceed Expectations LLC, doing business as La Peep Restaurants, address 8487 Union Chapel, number 240.
Okay.
Calling DL 493-005, In Fine Wine and Spirits LLC, doing business as Total Wine Spirits, Beer and More, address 1460 East 86th Street.
Continue that to September, please.
Yes.
Calling RR 493-6759, Harper's Bar and Grill LLC, doing business as Harper's Bar and Grill, address location pending.
How do they have a violation?
Because it wasn't pending when they got the violation.
Ah.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name, sir?
Carlos Harper.
Do you know why you're here, Mr. Harper? The violation, I mean, do you know why, what the violation was for? What was it for?
Was it outside liquor or something like that? I can't quite remember.
And what's your relationship to the business?
Owner.
Owner? All right. You're not sure?
I can't remember. It's been a year and a half ago. I can't quite remember. And I haven't opened since that day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna look it up. Amy, you can run with it.
This happened in February of 2024. How long have you been closed?
I closed that was Sunday. I closed the next day, Monday, the 19th, I think. Yeah.
And you don't have any plans to reopen?
Not right now, no.
How long were you open?
I believe 8 years.
You were open there 8 years?
It's been closed for how long?
Since All-Star Weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
WNBA or NBA?
NBA.
NBA. So there was an issue with overcrowding. So that's why they were there. They went because
And I don't think that was allowed.
you were over capacity.
I don't think I was. I know I was. It was 3 rooms.
Why shut down?
They sold the building.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So your lease, they didn't renew your lease?
No, I was on a month-to-month lease because until they sold it, but the person that bought it wanted the space. They thought it was going to be somebody.
Oh. So it's in escrow now, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And then you know that if today would be voting for you to maintain the license, but then if you found a place and you wanted to open again, you'd have to come back in front of us.
Yes, sir.
You clear on that?
Yeah.
All right. Thoughts from the board? I mean, once again, to me, if it helps, you have signage, you know, having
Management.
overcrowding that can go bad real fast.
Yeah.
It
So-
wasn't overcrowded, though.
And I don't even think you got that charge.
It just says
So,
that would have come from the fire marshal, and there's just a note at the bottom that says Pike Fire did issue a violation that were found regarding fire safety offenses. So
It looked bad, but it wasn't.
it wasn't the overcrowding.
Yeah, the parking lot looked bad because it's small parking, but it wasn't overcrowded.
but take that one away. You still have just management issues. Somebody has to have the employee permits displayed, and the retailer dealer permittee, and the management representative duties and responsibilities. That's all just the management of the place. So in that regard, you know, not the worst violations this board sees, but it kind of shines a light on somebody's got to run the business.
I normally was up on that,
Yep.
and that was my fault.
Right now, you're not active, and if you were going to become active, you'd have to come back in front of us, so.
Yes, sir.
With that, do anybody have anything else to add? Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
Calling RR 493-7264, 317 Barbecue LLC, doing business as 317 Barbecue, address 6320 Guilford Avenue.
Didn't somebody mention that license earlier?
No.
There's 317.
Yeah, no,
Or
there's a similar,
something similar.
yeah,
All right.
barbecue chicken.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Alex Intermill with Bose McKinney and Evans.
Tiffany Kovats.
So Tiffany's an owner and also the manager for 317 Barbecue. As you probably are seeing, this was from a compliance check in August of last year, not quite a year ago. I think we're a week or so short. But the employee just didn't follow the policy of checking IDs. Actually, the youth asked for a White Claw, and he suggested something different to her and ultimately sold her that other brand.
That's a good one.
It was one of the first for me to see in a report. But employee was fired. And then, as is the case with, I think, all compliance checks, if there's a violation, then they check permits and for other matters. It's found that the license, the permit was not posted correctly. Tiffany can explain there was some issues with the cover. It had fallen, and it was on a clipboard.
Oh, yeah. We had a broken piece of equipment, so the license had come down and it was replaced, but the license never went back up.
And also,
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Amy.
You're an owner now. At the time, you were a manager.
Correct.
Were you sworn in at the beginning of the hearing?
Yes.
Okay. So there were some ownership concerns.
Yes.
Correctly, it's correct. It's changed hands a few times. Who are the current owners of the permit?
Nick Schellinger, Brad Berteig, Billy Fickett, and myself.
Okay. And all of that's been disclosed to the commission now? It's all
Correct. To my knowledge.
It has been.
straightened out and clear?
Yeah, I handled that filing. I know that I think you were in, or Excise was in, right around the time that I had filed it. I didn't get that to you, so there was a gap in when I had filed and when Excise showed up to see about the ownership. But the ownership has been filed. I have a copy here. Officer Sounier pointed out to me that one of the consents to transfer the membership from an Elaine Campbell had a Scrivener's error on it. She owned 12% last year, and on that form it says on X date I owned 12%, and then I consent to transfer, fill in the blank. It had 12% and not 100% of that, so we're trying to remedy that as well. I've let the ATC know about that error, but the ATC has all that information and we'll get that updated.
Along with being an owner, now you're the manager, they're the one responsible for the day-to-day operations.
Correct.
So how do you keep track of your employee permits?
So we have changed everything. We have it electronically on our 7 Shifts app. So they are notified a month before it expires. I'm notified, and it's in our binder. And we are now one and done. It's immediate firing, whether we catch them not carding or you guys do.
What's your capacity?
I believe, including the outside area, we're around 125.
And how many how many servers do you have?
5.
A lot of these today, paperwork issues. Okay, the only thing I tell you is when they find a violation, they come back, right? So know that. Just management. That's all there is to it, but with that, I'm comfortable accepting a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Calling RR 493-8086, Mr. D General Construction LLC, doing businesses Tajin Mexican Restaurant, 3350 North High School Road, Suite M.
This one has 3 violation reports.
Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. Were you sworn in at the beginning of the meeting?
Neither of us were.
Okay.
Neither of us were.
Okay. Go ahead and raise your right hands for me. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on your application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Oh.
This restaurant's located on that corner with the Zone and El Chile.
Trouble Corner.
Yeah, Trouble Corner. 34th and
High School Road.
High School Road.
And they got some good tacos out there, though. All right.
Sure do.
What's your name, pal?
My name is Ulysses Diego.
Sir, do you know why you're here? What's your relationship to the business?
I'm the owner.
You're the owner?
I'm the sole owner, yes.
Buck stops with you. So why are you here?
We have a couple violations that we are taking care of, that we already have taken care of.
Well, we have three. There's three violations within the year. And yes, they have all been taken care of. So, may I just a minute, may I come forward? Just a minute. Okay, I'm going to give you, let's see, you get. Okay.
Thank you.
We'll be happy to answer any questions about the violations. We deeply regret the concerns that force these violations. I think the question that we would hope to have the opportunity to address here is what we've done about them, and we've done a lot. You have before you a packet of documents which Mr. Diego will go through and explain to you what they are and the relevance. Do you want to go ahead and just...
So the first one is the LVT camera system. As I spoke to Officer Sanya in the past, and I spoke to a couple of the excise officers, we're the only ones that have an LVT camera system that is connected to IMPD headquarters. They have full access to these cameras. It's 3 cameras, fully motional. They can go in and check them whenever they want. We pay for that. Nobody else paying at the strip mall.
Inside and out? They can see inside and out?
They can see it outside the whole parking lot.
Okay, so that's what they can. They can't see inside.
No, they can't see the inside.
But you would allow them to see the inside.
We have, and there's a picture on here, and I'll explain that to you. We have added cameras, completely 360 cameras inside the building that they have access to 24/7. Whenever they have come, again, I already spoke to Officer Sonia, I also spoke to IMPD, Detective Maston. She came over and looked at all the cameras, looked at everything. My concern is just the parking lot. The parking lot has become an issue. As you can see, there's pictures right there. The parking lot is a free parking lot and access to everyone in the corner, which is there's us, there's the people next door, or whoever's the people over there next door. But that parking lot, there's nothing I can control over it. Now, I have an IMPD officer that is off duty that works the parking lot in front of my building, in front of literally my establishment. His name is David Wallow. If you go down, you can see the camera system. There's a security car parked there 24/7. On top of the off-duty IMPD officer that works the weekends. He works Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then the last 2 pictures is the new camera systems that we added inside that they have access to. We've had, like I said, guys from Excise, we have guys from IMPD that have come over, and they can look and see their camera system and review whatever cameras they want. The only issue that I've had with this camera system is in one unit we have 16 cameras, and it takes a lot of storage. Originally, when I purchased the system, the sales guy was a hell of a sales guy. He told me they can save 30, 90 days worth of cameras footage in the, well, when they come over, it only holds about 7 days because the cameras run 24/7.
So your point is that if somebody needs that information, they need to get it
Within the first 7 days, yes.
From a law enforcement perspective, is that a problem?
Well, so we kind of jumped
Yeah.
the gun.
Yeah, I guess
And it go back to what led to the reason that you got the camera in the first place.
Yes.
So let's talk about those incidents, and then we can talk about the
Fixing
video
it.
footage and all of that too. So
Before he says anything, I would just like to add, when he bought this place, what, about a couple of years ago?
2021.
Okay, 0 cameras, nothing. And so he has made this investment himself to try to address these problems so that they do not recur. So go ahead, Ulysses.
Going back to what he just said, we invested in the camera system.
I think what we need to do, and she's 100% right, and it was my fault, we need to talk about the violations that occurred, and then we can give you time to talk about the way you're correcting them.
Okay.
So we have 3 different reports. I don't know how many total violations. All right, let's get started on
okay, you want to just go through them one at a time?
that. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So we'll start with the first one that occurred on March 28.
Could you give us a number?
Yes, it's EX 241029.
That's this one.
This one was for, so this one you were issued a violation for employee permits, floor plan alteration, there's your signage, allowing a minor in a tavern, and then you had some issues with the tobacco certificate as well.
Allowing a minor.
That would have probably been in the area that's 21 and over.
Probably, yeah.
When you're, this restaurant, when you go in, you've got the family dining area, looks like a Mexican restaurant, food focused. Then there's swinging doors into another space that's 21 and over only, and they've got a stage and a bar back there. Just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like.
I mean, it doesn't sound like you don't even remember this.
No, I'm looking at it. It's like allowing in a minor. I don't remember the allowing in a minor. That's the only thing I don't remember.
The rest of those, when you look at the rest of those, what do you think? I mean, once again, saying all day long. How do you not have, you know, your signs posted? Just some of that's just.
And I'm gonna be honest.
Better.
I come from a construction background. When I bought this business in 21, it sounded like an amazing opportunity. You own your own restaurant. You're gonna do this. The people that owned it before, prior to me, were going under. So I was like, it's a restaurant. It's, you know, I can see them selling. They always have customers. So I saw it as an opportunity, and I purchased it from them. I never knew I was going to get into all of these. And if there was a package to say this is what comes with owning it, I don't think nobody would. I was green as they can come. I'm still learning the process. There's a lot of stuff that I didn't know. So just going through all of it, I do, made the mistakes. I am changing it. I'm changed everything from here, from where all it started, going back and forward, making all, didn't have the signage out there for not smoking. Well, we have it now.
Are you still in construction?
Yeah.
So are you there every day? I mean, what's your...
No, I have a crew that runs my construction company. I'm there.
No.
I'm at the restaurant.
Are you at that business?
I'm at this business more now, yes.
Okay.
So the minor, it wasn't service to a minor, it was allowing a minor to loiter because that's where you had taken down, because he's got 2 bars, one in the restaurant family area, which was limited separation. You'd taken that limited separation down. And then that made that whole restaurant bar room.
I remember
That's
that
what
now.
that was
Yes.
for. Yeah.
I remember
And that's
that.
also what the floor plan violation was for.
Correct, which that was the time that we made the floor plan changes and you came by and approved them afterwards.
Yeah, we fixed that, put the separation back
Yes.
up. Yeah, that's what the minor was for. How about single cell cigarettes? You still do that?
No.
You
We
still
do not.
sell packs of
We
cigarettes?
still sell packs of cigarettes, yes, by the pack only. Do not sell singles anymore.
And you know, that has to be, there's a state minimum pricing that you have to follow.
Yes, we do follow the regulations with the state minimum pricing, correct?
You didn't know you couldn't do that at first?
No, no, and it was like, you know, it was a mistake by my manager. It was a friend of his. He's like, oh, you need a cigarette? Here, take a cigarette, and put the pack back right underneath.
So that was the first violation.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had a second violation that occurred October 21st, or October 20th,
Yeah.
which would be report number EX243922.
Mm-hmm.
And this resulted in them taking some guns
Mm-hmm.
and issuing a notice of violation for public nuisance to wit criminal recklessness.
Correct.
Okay, do you remember this incident?
Yes, I do. I do
Okay.
remember this incident, yes.
Can you walk us through this night? Tell us about
So this night, I was literally in the bar area. Again, it's a trouble corner. People jump hot bars back and forth. Person comes in, non-intoxicated, drinks one beer, gets into it with another person. They both get kicked out, and that was an issue that my previous security company had. They kicked both of them out through the front door at the same time. Well, they got outside, they got into it. They got in a big fight outside. A couple girls, a couple of guys, whoever they were with got into it. Then that happened on a Saturday. Monday morning, excise was there. The previous security company I had was based out of Elkhart, Indiana. They literally I didn't see anything wrong. I'm sorry. They were like, hey, it's 3 in the morning, we're all driving in one car, can we just leave our stuff behind? We'll come back tomorrow, the following day to pick it up. I was like, I didn't see anything wrong with it. Again, Officer Swallow shows up Monday morning and they find the firearms, which I was like, they're all legal, they all have, serial numbers, which they ran through ATF. None of them came back stolen. None of them. They were all theirs. They gave them a number where they had to go and pick up their firearms and all of that. But that's what happened.
none of them were stolen, but one was illegal, right? Because of the barrel length.
The barrel length, but I don't know if he had a tag. Because apparently, when we talked to ATF, they had to have a serial tag. The owner has to have it. I don't know if he went. They all gave him information where to go pick up those firearms.
Don't you think that's strange, though, that they would leave their guns? The last thing I'm going to leave is my
At that point, it had, it was 3:30 in the morning. I was like, they were like, oh, we're driving way back. Usually they will stay here Monday. They will get here Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They will get a hotel room, stayed here. But that day they were driving back. So they're like, hey, we're going to have to drive back. Is there a possibility? I didn't see anything wrong with it. I was like,
Is this the October 21st incident?
Yes.
I think I'm reading it says the gunfire had occurred inside the restaurant.
No, there was no. It was in the parking lot.
Supported by video at the restaurant.
The complaint was that it happened inside.
Complaint.
So what it was a fight happened inside. When they moved outside, security shot in the parking lot.
Officer Swallow came by that Monday. He had videos on his phone. He took videos off the camera system. When the actual fight happened, we turned the lights on. And again, that was my previous security company. They kicked them both out at the same time. They went outside. A brawl started outside. My security, that guy that was previous, claimed that he saw somebody going into the car to grab something, and that's when he shot the fired into the air. And I was like, you should have never done that. Call the cops. But then they were fired the following week after that incident.
Because of the incident, you fired that company?
Yes, I fired that company.
Okay. And then we get to November with the third incident. This one resulted in a notice of violation being issued for public nuisance for the calls for service in the criminal acts. hindering, which we'll talk about, and then sales to intoxicated persons, right? What was the settlement agreement with the commission? What were the charges that you settled with?
Settlement agreement was, now which number are we
On
talking?
the 4332.
Yeah,
The
okay.
hindering was removed.
Right, right. It was simply public nuisance based on the previous calls for service, which had occurred essentially during 2024. We had a chance to meet with the prosecutor. Mr. Diego and the prosecutor had a talk. Mr. Diego felt that he had not hindered them. They were trying to get camera footage, which he did not know how to retrieve. So he called the company that sold him the camera system. They came down and found that there was an incorrect setting on the camera system itself that did not allow for Mr. Diego to retrieve the footage that they were asking for, but they made it very clear to excise, to the commission, and to Mr. Diego that they didn't know how that happened, but they knew he didn't do it. They knew that he didn't cause that setting. And so the commission, Prosecutor Wignall, after having a chance to talk to Mr. Diego about this, what he did to try to get them what they wanted, then going back and doing further investigation, determined that the hindering charge was not well taken. And so he declined to pursue that further. His biggest concern to me, honestly, was, I'm just concerned about the calls for service. That's what we really need to address, and we got to get that under control. And so with that, I guess what I would like to say, and Mr. Diego can elaborate on this, the incident with his security company happened in November. Okay, he discharged them it was either right around Thanksgiving or right after Thanksgiving, but they were fired. We met around that time with excise and with IMPD at the establishment. And we talked about the ability to try to get security out there because he wanted security. So they gave him a number of avenues to look through. And over the next couple of months, he did that, and he was not successful. Couldn't get anybody. At that time, there was a period of time when IMPD wouldn't come out there at all because of the number of establishments there and some of the problems they'd had. So
What you mean they wouldn't come out?
For some reason, it was a hot area. I went to talk to the Northwest District chief, and I asked him if there were any ways that I can get an IMPD officer to work there off duty.
Off duty.
He told us that
got you.
he wouldn't sign on it, and he did not know any other chief that would, because
I got it.
there was too many calls to that area, and it would just create problems for the officer.
Okay. So then, sometime in February, he learned about the mobile camera system that you all now have pictures in front of you. He didn't know that that would be a possibility for him, but he learned. So he made arrangements to get one, and I believe, didn't it show up like the first weekend in March?
First week of March it showed up.
Okay, it showed up, and essentially, calls have dropped to nothing. There's been nothing that's happened there since. So kind of walk the board, if you would, through kind of January on, because I think that's really relevant here.
January, I think it was the first week of January, there was an incident that happened. It wasn't my incident. Again, they showed up because they knew we had cameras. None of the other establishments around us has any cameras. So they came and there's like, hey, can we, there's an incident that happened. Is there a way that we can access your cameras? Which I was like, Go for it, access the cameras. Then they asked me if I've learned about, getting an officer or not. They gave me an email to the public affairs, which I've emailed the public affairs like I don't know how many times. We went from upping the payment all the way to like $120 an hour for an officer to be there. Nothing. No officers reached out, nothing. I went to the Northwest District. I talked to a couple officers that come and get food from Speedway, and they were like, the only problem is that none of our chiefs were signed out to work here because there's 3 bars, something happens, comes back to us, it comes back to the department. So I learned about these camera systems, and I told Mark, I was like, I don't have any officers that are willing to work. My next step is just to get a camera system and have it parked right in front, which I had to go through my landlord to get permission to have it parked there. Neither my landlord, neither any of the other businesses wanted to pitch in, so we're paying this out of our own pocket. When they install these cameras the first week of March, no calls, no runs, nothing more than the ordinary. We went through all the call log with Detective Maston, like last week or the week prior, and we looked at the calls and we're like, since they installed this camera system, there hasn't been calls. Why? It's a parking lot. The parking lot is literally, now that they see that there's a camera system there, and it talks and it tells you, you need to leave, you're trespassing after a certain period of time. People's like, they're not staying over, because before that, people would just stay there, drink out of their cars, we would be closed.
Are they talking live?
Yeah, I don't know live, but there's boys that comes on and says, you're trespassing, you have to leave now.
Is it recorded?
It's a recorded, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's also, if you go there, it's got blue lights on it at the top, and those things are on all the time. And
You see those in like Lowe's?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah,
in parking
and
lots.
they're not cheap.
They're not cheap, but you know what? They're a deterrent.
Yeah.
They are a deterrent, and they help.
So, in order for me to change all of this, I told you guys, I went into this business not knowing what all the headaches I was going to get. I am learning about the business. I am making the changes to make my business better. I don't care what my guys next door are doing. I'm just only worried about me.
So we've talked.
The one thing I would like to say also is he continued. Remember why he got the camera in the first place? Because he couldn't get anybody. Still couldn't get an officer. So the camera essentially puts a stop to the problems that he had been having.
I kind of don't believe that.
Well, so then, stay with me here.
Yeah.
So then, in, what would it have been, May and June, he continues to make these treks to Northwest District, saying the numbers are going down, the numbers are going down. This is, can I get an officer, can I get an officer? Well, finally, in June, they said yes. So your officer started in July, right?
Yep, first week of July.
First week of July. We've had somebody, so it's been a supplement to the camera system.
And this is not just going to, like I said, just me going to the business saying no. I've been going back and forth, trying to
What
get
else
an officer.
besides the camera that's going to speak to the culture and the safety inside and outside the business?
So right now, we've changed dress codes. No tennis shoes, no hats, none of that stuff. It's allowed. Music-wise has been changed, so we don't have like the typical Mexican music. We were moving on from that culture base to a different culture base. If you've already seen my security team now, it's an in-house security. They work directly through me. So we're making sure, like, if they're already seen like tipsy or drunk, they're not allowed. My doors are being closed at 2, so nobody can come in after 2. So
When people come in, are they walking straight in, or how does how does that work? Is
so
it just,
there's 2 doors. There's a security guy outside, and he's IDing you before you can even come in.
Okay.
So you get an ID right outside the door before you even walk in.
It's just after a certain time.
After
correct?
10 o'clock, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So you get ID right away. So you can't come into the bar if you're already drunk or anything. Security will tell you can't, because we're not allowing that. Our capacity has dropped dramatically. Our capacity is 180. We've dropped to like 120, 130 at the most. We're not allowing any more people in. Then the deterrents outside the parking lot, we have our security car with the lights on, we have the LBT camera system, and we have the IMPD officer outside. So whenever they see those three things, people is like, I'm not gonna go there. And that's good.
The wrong people.
Correct.
Say
The
I'm-
wrong people.
yeah.
Because we do get a lot of new customers now that they're like, oh, we like coming here because you have all that security outside.
The other thing that I think we need to clarify, make sure everybody understands. This establishment has two sections, and Officer Sunday mentioned that. The family side, the north, I'll call it the north half, there's a north half and a south half, okay? The north half, the family side, opens late morning and stays open until 10 o'clock at night, okay? It is family friendly. However, he has recently changed a policy to try to help out. The commission had asked about this, and we didn't really give him the best answer we could have. But the better answer that we're doing now is in an effort to assist to assist the city of Indianapolis in how they enforce curfew, only families can come in with kids under 21 after 9 o'clock. And they're only there until 10 because it closes at 10. Then the other side is 21 and over only, and it's only open, how many nights a week is that open?
Thursday to Sunday.
Thursday through Sunday, the 21 and over side is only open then. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, essentially, it is a family restaurant only. There is no 21 and over because that is closed. And they close at 10. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they do have that 21 and over area, but they know that everybody on the premises, period, has to be over 21. They know that. There's no, they did it to make it absolutely black and white. No gray. You shouldn't have to wonder if somebody's over 21 or not. Only 21 and over are allowed to be there after 10 o'clock, and they have to be on that side of the section that's not the restaurant side.
And then we just had a meeting with them 2 weeks ago with IMPD, with excise, and the detectives, and they're all, again, we went all back to when the camera system started, when I started making all the right changes back in March, and I said, this is it, this is not happening anymore. Since then, we looked at all the calls, we looked at everything, and we said, there hasn't been any calls, any police runs, or anything since that day.
Last month, they were prepared, IMPD was preparing to remonstrate. They did withdraw their remonstrance.
Correct.
After that meeting. So tell me a little bit more, tell me some more specifics about the discussion. What else did you discuss?
So we discussed it, our security team, who it's in place now, how they work. The officer that is outside, David Wallow, he went and met with us and told them, this is what I've seen from the last couple of weeks that I've worked with them. They have changed this. They're not letting people in. They're checking IDs at the door. Their dress code and all of the stuff that I've mentioned. He's like, we've seen, literally physically seen that they are doing that. And they liked it that we're doing it because we're not getting any calls, we're not getting any runs, we're not being, cited by the IMPD anymore because they know that we have been doing all of it.
Did they have any other suggestions for you on anything else?
The suggestions they told us was like maybe your security team can do training. That way they're training and certified by working security. Because right now, like I said, they're only hired through me. I train them. I put them in a little video that we made. But other than that, they told us, hey, maybe you can put them to training, how to check IDs, how to see if they're minors when they're walking in. Because we get a lot of that. That's one thing that for some reason, we get a lot of minors trying to come in with fake IDs, and we turn them away.
So they are, your door people are checking an ID?
Yes.
So you know that as of July 1st, now they have to have
They have to, yes. They're,
didn't you have...
Thursday we're having a class with Barbara.
With Esther?
Yes.
Okay. Esther's coming out to train them all.
Yes.
Okay.
We hire her, and she comes in-house to do our training.
Okay.
Okay.
My last question, just to be clear, the second side is just a bar?
Yes,
Wow, okay.
Yeah, you want me to pull up the floor plan?
it's just a bar, yes.
That would be the north section?
The south section.
The south section.
Yeah, it's the south.
The north section is a full restaurant and it has a bar too, yes.
Yeah, but it's completely family friendly.
I'm gonna let them take a look. My thoughts are this. I don't think a lot of people could have survived this where you're at, and I don't mean lived, but just, you come in here with that many violations and that kind of 3 pages, you started and I figured this wasn't gonna work out.
And that's exactly what I said at the beginning. I started this as green as somebody, they sold me a dream. I bought the dream. Unfortunately, it was a nightmare instead of being a dream. I am going through all of these changes to make it the right way.
And they're good changes, and I'll give you that. Terrible intersection. We've had a lot of problems. We gotta fix that. You know, I think back, Mark, a few years ago, the
So here's
downtown and the
the
Indy
door.
Star and
This
all
is
the
all
articles,
the
and we
space
jumped
with
on
the
it.
bar
and
here.
Just did,
And then there's
that's what we
like
need to do out there.
Yeah.
Door here.
And,
So I feel like you've done a nice
and I'm gonna tell you, like you just said, you guys need to do it, because we're the only ones, there's, I can count 4 or 5 little bars that are around that area, and they don't do what we've done. There's a couple places that I know that are around my area that I had to either sold or transfer licenses because they don't want to invest what I invested into this place. Because I invested a lot of money into it, that's one. This is a family restaurant, this is my family, this is me. And that's one thing that I talked to Officer Sanye last time. I was like, I don't want to be just like these other places that's going to transfer my license to somebody else, because I'm doing the changes to make it me, and me only, and not having to involve any other people.
Can you give them just, let me just ask, would you tell them how much are you putting your money where your mouth is, which is what so many people talk about but don't do. How much are you paying a month now that you had no idea you'd be getting into when you started
Between
this?
the LBT, the police officer outside, and my security system, it's about $10,000 a month. That's not including the camera system. The camera system, the one on the south side with the 16 cameras was $13,000. The one on the north side that is 12 cameras was like $9,000 and change. This is all new cameras. This is all new systems and everything.
Just so our board members understand, so he's at this end of the strip mall. This is the zone, if you remember them being in here, they've had lots of issues, so they share this parking lot. Then across the street, which you can't really see in that picture, but here you can see a little better, is El Chola, which also we've had issues with.
Across to that,
Yeah, so
we've seen people park in our parking lot and literally walk across. And I've talked to my landlord, I was like, is there anything I can do? We've seen them, leave from there, come over to their cars and start drinking in our parking lot. Now that we have David Wallow in the parking lot, David is assisting on that, and David has seen them. And that's one thing he mentioned to IMPD last week, was it was 3:15. My bar was closed, but there was people coming out of there, coming and picking up their cars over here, starting issues, and we had to wait for them to leave.
Okay, with that, wanted to give you a chance to share your story, right? Be heard. The board, do you feel like you've had enough information on the violations? Okay. Well, with that, if there's no further questions, I'll accept a motion.
Well, I'm like Ty, you started with 0, because I was like, I don't see how you can get out of this, but I'd make a motion for 1 year.
I think a 1 year makes sense to me. Your communication with the IMPD, Northwest District, that matters. The cameras, the investments. I'm going to give you credit where credit's due. You put a lot of time, energy, and money into this. That intersection bothers me, and we've got to do something about it.
It bothers me too.
I'm afraid this board may not be doing enough. I don't know, but
I've talked to Sanye when she come by last time. I put some things in her ear that I'm not happy with, but that's up to the board to decide what they're going to do.
I'm thinking along the same lines as you guys, the 1 year. And I want to state reasons because we've denied for a lot less than this. But for two things. One, one of the things at least I know I like to say when I'm up here is I want to see somebody being proactive when you have issues, and you're proactive rather than being reactive and coming in here and saying, well, I guess we could try to do this, or I guess we could try to do that. I feel like he's done a lot, right? And then the other thing is, we gave a 1 year to zones, we gave them another chance, and we gave a 1 year to El Chile and gave them another chance. So, to me, I think it's only fitting to give him that same chance.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with that, there's been a motion for a 1 year. I second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you all so much.
Great job.
Calling RR 493-9978 Fusion Inc., doing business as Moon Bar and Grill, address 148 East Market.
This is the one he requested a continuance on.
Calling DL 493-346 JSM Liquors Inc., doing business as King Liquors, address 3905 West 96th Street.
This better not be posted. Good morning. Well, yeah, a few more minutes. All right, sir, what's your name? Go ahead and have a seat. What's your name and what's your relationship to the business?
My name is Shazad Singh, and I'm the owner.
How long have you been the owner, Mr. Singh?
About 3 to 4 years now.
3 to 4 years?
Yes.
All right.
This one has 2 violation reports.
Well, do you know what the violation reports are going to say?
Yes, sir.
What?
It was sale to the minor.
And, 2 of them. It's got to be more than that. What else?
And it was the improper display of the documents.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Anything you want to say about it?
There's a bit to it. I can explain you a little bit.
Yeah,
briefly.
explain to us.
I had my back problem. It was an injury, big injury, and I was on bed rest for most of the time, and I was out of state as well, seeing the doctor and everybody, and because of that, I wasn't fully at the store, and when the officer came in, there was a communication gap as well, because the guy, he wasn't really fluent in English, and it was his problem, nothing against the officer or anybody else, but it was his problem. He wasn't able to explain him about the documents, where they were and they weren't. But he did sell it to the minor, and he was fired on the same day. Right now, after I was recovered, only me and my wife are running the store. Nobody else is over there, and I had to change my whole staff and everybody else.
So there was an injury, there was a healing process that took you away from the business.
Yes, sir.
Now, is your family involved with liquor stores across central Indiana? Or is it just you?
Just me.
Just you.
I have a brother-in-law. He has a.
Yeah, I know some of the Sings, and
Yes,
they come in, they've got license, so I'm trying to figure out if you're attached or.
So how many stores do you own?
Just one.
Just this one? Yeah. Both of these violations were for sales to minors, among other things. The report I'm currently reading was sales to a juvenile, which is troubling.
Where's the separation? Juveniles like 16 and under?
18 and under.
18 and under, and so minors, yeah.
Or 17 and under.
Okay.
Yeah, 18, 19, 20 would be minor.
Okay.
I've heard. May I say something?
Yes.
I've heard complaints about the employee that I had previously, before this, and I was going to fire him anyway, but he did it.
But he still works for you?
No, he don't. Now, it's just me and my wife who works at the liquor store.
There's only the 2 of you, no other employees?
No, not right now.
How long have you owned it?
3 to 4 years.
3 or 4 years, he says. And so you're there every day?
Right now, yes.
What about the signs? Do you have all your signs the way they're
Everything's
supposed
fixed
to?
now.
This is not the first time we've seen you, correct?
I think so.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the first time you've been in for
No.
life? That's
This-
right. You were
I've
here
been-
for a violation before.
Yes, ma'am.
What was that violation for?
It was the minor. But I fired that guy as well.
Yeah, but we gotta get to a point where you can keep firing everybody, but if they're gonna keep serving minors, this board then's gotta say, you're not capable of hiring,
Right.
right?
How many employees you got?
Right now?
Just him and his wife.
It's just me and my wife running right now because of the violation. We had to fire the guy on the same day.
There was also, you were also issued a violation, notice of violation for hindering.
Wow. Hindering. They're looking into the investigation and you're not helping.
Do you remember what that was about?
That was all because of the communication gap I told you about the guy.
Oh, he couldn't answer any
Yeah, so
questions.
he was trying to explain everything to the officer, but he wasn't really fluent.
This the employee?
Yeah.
Yeah, the employee and the officer.
Why couldn't he, what happened?
So
He was there working by himself and he can't communicate?
There's a whole
I mean, he wasn't really great at explaining in English. He was okay at just dealing with the customers and stuff, but
Okay. All right. Well, I see a pattern. I see a pattern that troubles me, and I think that if we, I will feel comfortable at a one-year renewal. I think you've got a lot to show this board over the next 12 months. First and foremost, can you hire somebody? I mean, so far, it hasn't gone well, so you're going to have to figure out what criteria you're using to hire people and change it, because this is not working.
that's what
But I'd like to hear from my fellow board members if...
I would like, if you could, can I say something?
I'll take
Take 1 year? All right, I'm going to make a motion for a one-year renewal.
Before we vote, I want to ask a couple more
Yes,
questions.
yes.
As a liquor store,
Yes.
what does the law say for IDing customers?
If anybody's under if it seems, if somebody's under the age of 40, you're going to have to ID them, no matter what.
Right, anybody that appears under the age of 40, you must
Yes, ma'am.
request their ID.
And
if you were to do that, you wouldn't have these problems,
Right.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
This wasn't a compliance check, this was a complaint for minors. They go and they find minors. And when we see that, that tells us that the chances are it's probably a regular thing that you're selling to minors. And not just minors, juveniles.
Yes, ma'am.
There's absolutely no excuse for a 16-year-old to be able to go into a liquor store and buy liquor. None.
Yes, ma'am. I'm taking full care of that. I'm always at the store now, me and wife. We have just, my wife was a RN. She just left her job because of this. And we're just working at the store now.
And then, the other issues too is when you applied for this permit, you stated that you understood the requirements
Yes, ma'am.
that come along with that.
Yes, ma'am.
So the fact, your signage that has to be posted, your tobacco certificate has to be current. You have to stay on top of those things. And anyone that works for you has to have an employee permit, which means they have to do server training, which means that everyone should understand the role of excise and the cooperation you have to have with them.
Yes, ma'am. I promise you I'll be there every day and I'll be working on it.
All right, I made a motion for a one-year renewal. Is there a second?
Second.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And I'll tell you the same thing I told someone earlier. If you come back in here in a year for another violation for minors, my vote will be to deny you.
Yes, ma'am. I'll make sure. Thank you.
Good luck.
You guys have a good one.
Calling RR 4940959, BBQ Chicken LLC, doing business as BBQ Chicken, address 8510 Center Run Drive, Suite B.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yeah. Okay, so just for clearance with Officer Chenier, to be very clear,
Yes.
here is the settlement.
Thank you.
And this,
It's the address.
they did pay the $1,000 fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Where is Center Run Drive?
That's at the Castleton shopping mall area.
Okay, all right.
There's a strip mall, so he also owns this, or you're the
I'm a
owner, right? Manager of the Saraga restaurant, or I mean, store, the big grocery store.
yeah.
There's a strip mall in that same parking lot, and then this is in that strip
And
mall.
then Costco's across the street.
Yeah.
Got it.
I just wasn't familiar, thank you.
So, this unfortunately is, as you, Mr. President, have aptly described on numerous occasions, this is low-hanging fruit. This is the shoot yourself in the foot violation. We regret it. Everything that has been noted on the report has been corrected. The signs are up. They now have a 3-ring binder with clear plastic, envelope things that you stuff in so you can read through it. And each employee has one of those in this 3-ring binder, which shows their big copy of their employee permit, the small one that goes in their wallet they get, and then on the other side is the server training certificate. So they have that now. Should have had it earlier, they didn't. Then, to the extent that you guys haven't been in there, they do have a bar area. This is approved for limited separation, okay?
Here's the floor plan, because it might get confusing.
Gets a little confusing.
Yeah.
But what happens is from the wall, from the southernmost wall of the establishment, down the end to the bar, I'm going to call it about 25 or so feet. That's what I think it is, about 25 or 30 feet. The last approximate 2 feet of that is a POS area, point of sale. And that is the only area in that bar where they cannot pass alcohol over to a patron. They can do it of all but about the last 2 or 3 feet. Well, that apparently appears to be what happened, is that the excise officer went to the point of sale, asked for a beer, and a unlicensed server who had not been vetted, had been hired, but had not been vetted, took the order, and then had somebody else get it for him, and then the drink was passed over the counter, that counter, which is, no, can't do that. We have gone ad nauseum over that with them so that everybody knows that that area of the bar is, the only thing that can go over there is money. That's the only thing.
Let me run through a couple of them. At that point, I think you've done a great job. I think the board's clear. What's about the employment of a minor?
Okay, this is Daniel.
Daniel,
Yeah, this is Daniel.
yeah, he was under 21,
Yeah.
and he did not have a alcohol serving permit at the moment. Now he does. He's got the permit.
When you have a server that's under 21 and they operate on a restricted permit, what does
Correct.
that mean? What are they allowed to do? What are they not allowed to do?
Honestly, I don't know clearly.
So they're not allowed to act as a bartender.
Right.
They cannot serve over the bar. They can only serve in a family dining area.
Okay.
That means that you have to have a manager or someone there to supervise them that has an employee permit that's over the age of 21 to act as the bartender. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Sir, what role do you play at the establishment?
I'm a manager of the.
You don't seem to know a whole lot of the rules.
I manage both grocery and the BBQ chicken store, so I go back and forth. That's why, and it's the first time for me to be act as a manager of a restaurant. So.
Who owns the restaurant?
Mr. Sang is the grocery owner, and he opened up the restaurant as well.
Yeah, the other thing I would tell you is we have already completed new MQs We are bringing on 2 additional managers that are members of that family, that are there much more often.
Yeah.
That we have literally grilled them every way they can be grilled on what's allowed and what's not allowed. The problem is that we have, Mr. Nam has been spread too thin, simply been spread too thin. He runs a store that is probably the largest grocery store in Indianapolis, and also one of the largest stores under one roof. I mean, it's like the size of 5 square blocks.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to do with that?
I understand. The point is, we're recognizing the shortcoming, and we're changing, we're bringing in more help. He can't run them both. He can't run them both.
So all these things have been corrected?
Yes.
And all the employees in the restaurant understand they cannot serve over that portion of the counter,
Yes.
correct? So
Yes.
because the way if I understand it correctly, the way that the restaurant works is you order at the counter. Do you receive your food typically at the counter, or is the food brought to the table?
Brought to the table.
Okay. So when you order a non-alcoholic drink, if I order a Coke, is that given to me at the counter, or is that taken to the table?
It's also brought to the table.
Okay. So, alcohol especially cannot be served over that portion of the counter. It has to always be taken to the table,
Understood.
right? And we talked about that specifically when I came out to do the inspection. No alcohol can go over that portion of the counter. That counter then becomes a bar if something's served over the counter.
Okay.
Understood?
Yes.
And your employees are all clear on that?
Yes.
All right, with that, I'll accept the motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Calling RR 494-1109, La Tapatia Mexican Restaurant Bar and Grill, Inc., doing address 7640 North Shadeland Avenue.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello,
Hello.
my name is Daniel.
Your
My
name is
wife.
Daniel? Daniel what?
Solis. My wife.
And what is your relationship to the business?
We're the owners.
Were you here at the beginning of the meeting? Were you sworn in?
No.
Okay.
Did anybody even call the RR? How'd you know to come up here?
Yeah. Yeah, they called it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead and raise your right hands for me. Do each of you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties for perjury that the answers that you have given on your application or any answers you might give to any questions asked by this board to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Do you know why you're here?
Yes.
Why?
We made a mistake purchasing alcohol from where we're not supposed to,
Where are you supposed to buy it?
from wholesalers.
Okay. Is there any reason why you didn't?
We were open and we had problems with our account with sink, and it made it easy for us just to grab a couple bottles and to start opening, and something we shouldn't have done, and we're not going to
It's
do it
illegal.
again. Yeah.
How long have you had your license?
8 months.
8 months, okay. How many violations?
0, just this one.
So the account, and that's not the first time we've heard this. Is that corrected?
Yeah, it's corrected now. We have receipts for everything we purchased from any wholesalers in hand for everybody to view when they come in.
Did you know that that was illegal, or you found out this way?
I found out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess the real question is, that could happen again, right?
Yeah.
Tough business. You just heard a guy saying how much he spends and security and all these things. So what are you going to do if the account's not clean and they won't send it?
Well, just not buy from there, no matter, what. Fines are very expensive and we don't want to pay that.
If you run out, you run out.
Yeah.
You just have nothing to serve until the wholesalers ship to you again.
Yes.
Okay. Any further questions from the board? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
Motion to approve.
Motion to approve, I'll second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries.
Thank you. Thank you. I think I used that exact same phrase. If you run out, you run out.
Good advice.
Calling RR 494-1371 Tattoo Lounge LLC, doing business as Tattoo Lounge, address 404 East Thompson Street, Suite Unit E.
They have requested a continuance.
All right, sir in the front, who are you with?
We are East End. We've got the quarter. An employee permitting violation.
Who, which one?
The quarter. BR East End.
I think I've seen you.
This is the second time.
It was settled in November of 2024. So I've not been heard yet.
I don't know, buddy.
This is the second time that I don't know where the communication was. The second time
I've got it.
Oh, you do got it?
I've got the violation report. I don't think I have the name written.
Maybe I just missed it on the spreadsheet.
Yeah, because the violation report's here. So can we hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the agenda.
Come on up.
Looking for him. What was the, let me find it. So we call the permit number.
Yeah, I can give you the permit number.
Yeah, TA, yeah.
Do you have the permit
I've
number?
got the license number, if that helps.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what.
RR4938026.
That's not what I have. RR 4941371.
What is it, Nick?
BR East End.
No, the permit number. 49.
Sorry, I'm sure.
Oh, well, I'm showing that the violation was dismissed. That's why you're not listed as a on the violations.
On the settlement report, it had showed as paid. So sorry.
Well, no, maybe somebody just entered it into our system as dismissed and it shouldn't have been, so let me look.
Because you attended the settlement conference hearing, correct?
I was not on it, but my business partners were on, I think, over a Zoom call or something like that.
I do not have a signed settlement agreement because it shows, the status shows that it was dismissed.
Sounds good to me.
I mean, I don't know why, but.
Great to hang out with you guys again.
Because yeah,
Let me look at the notes.
In our system, it showed as paid. Not
This
we didn't see
says-
it did not on our report. It didn't say dismissed. It showed paid, which is why.
So the notes from Prosecutor Wignall says that on 128 there was a conference settlement. The owners said that they had a new manager in place now, and they conducted an audit of all employees. They're up to date on all permitting now. The employee in question was renewing her permit while excise was there. He confirmed that she had done that, and his notes say, "I'm not going to pursue this one. Notified owners via email."
Okay.
See ya.
Sorry about that.
So
Sorry, made you sit
Thank you for visiting with us today.
Yeah, because on the report it doesn't say dismissed.
You guys hungry? Anyone up for lunch?
I got one more behind you, pal. All right. Sir in the back, thank you. Have a good month. Sir in the back, striped shirt, why are you here?
VP 51.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That was on Lawrence's board. Can you go ahead and come forward for me, please? So we called that earlier. This board actually operates as 4 boards. We just concluded the business for Indianapolis. Your permit is in Lawrence, which is board 3. Which is board 2.
There you go.
So we called you early in the meeting.
But you weren't here.
But you weren't here. The representative for that board is no longer here because the business had concluded for that board. So we will have to continue your renewal until our next meeting. So we can't hear you now. We don't have a quorum. We cannot vote on your renewal. So,
There's, next month, just be here at 9:30 instead of 10.
Yeah.
He's usually done in the first 20 minutes.
Okay.
So,
I will,
yeah.
yeah. And next month, our meeting will be on Tuesday because of the holiday. So it'll be Tuesday, September 2nd at 9:30. So I'll give you this note. Go ahead and come here for me. So it's very important that you're here at 9:30. All right? We'll see you then.
Thank you. All right, I will make a motion to approve the automatic renewals. Is there a second? Second. There's a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And then I make a motion to adjourn. Is there a second? Second. Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Meeting's over.